I'm hearing words that Grapploct has escaped.
Is that true? Is it true? Wait, I don't know why I'm asking you. You're kind of asking me, so I think none of us really know.
Grapploct has entered the arena.
So... let's fucking get moving. Let's get moving and schmoving.
It's week 2.
It's week... Well, I mean, like, you know, it's actually week 3 in real life, but it's week 2 replay review. And we'll be talking about the matches that have gone down in the second week of the beloved MFL 2-3 draft league. So Hazel, are you do you have enough time to stick around if we do a replay and then we do your team like right now? Bucking tradition doing Eve first, but I know Hazel's saying she's got to do it. If you can do that, okay. I'll do that as long as we can't give Eve every we can't give Eve first time every time. I mean, come on. She's gotta wait sometimes.
That's true.
I'll get this open. The Blue Sky post is helpful.
Wait, what Blue Sky post?
Toy for later. It's the Blue Sky tab is for later.
Oh, okay. I trust you. I think.
Yeah, it's fine. Did I hit loop? Yes, I did. I'm a genius. Alright.
It's Sauzels versus Piku. It's Donkey Kong Adventure and Bisexual Rep, but actually Sail Boast comes in. Temper Flare 2 Cannon!
The Life Orb Temper Flare does a fuck ton. But, now here's Miss Thang.
Miss Thang
doing 10% Palpitoad.
Palpitoad doesn't give a fuck whatsoever. But in comes Texas Ball. Get real, Texas Ball. Holy. Another big hit. Power Whip almost kills Mawile.
Still Boast getting chipped down, but here's emoji usage.
Yeah, Piku is doing very large chip to multiple mons on Sauzel's Field.
But here's a big wish.
That is a big wish.
Now, Kangaskhan has, I believe, 105 HP, I want to say.
It's pretty high.
It passes pretty big wishes. Here's a Water Absorb.
Poor Wuggy.
The OP guy has spent 2 games getting Water Absorbed on. Now Sail Boast here is going to not live the Power Whip, sadly.
It's Piku's first blood.
Cryo's coming in.
Ice Beam does 39! That's fucking crazy.
Base 35 HP for you.
Sableye comes in, and Persian comes in. Persian gets faked out. And it's got Limber! It don't give a fuck about T-Wave, it's got Limber.
Yeah.
Knocked off the Focus Sash and then knocked off the black glasses. Everyone's getting knocked. Foul play on Cryogonal. And Sauzels reads the T-Wave. Does a U-turn onto Texas Ball. In comes Cryogonal. A lot of switching going on. A lot of switching.
The switchers.
In comes Miss Thang with extra sensory. That's an interesting thing.
20% again, which is just very sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on with this Orangutan's stats, but
funny Pepsi does
nothing good,
11% with acrobatics. That's 15% with seed bomb. What is this jump bluff set?
I don't know. Acrobatic seed bomb, clearly. It might have had Swords Dance. I'm not sure.
Ooh, Kangaskhan has Scrappy.
Yeah, Kangaskhan's just gonna
lad.
be clicking Body Slam for a little bit. The
Texas
I don't
Ball is
even-
eliminated.
yeah, so just kind of clicking Body Slam here, and then
Yeah, Kangaskhan just kind of.
Trico's gonna come in. It's gonna be not a not insignificant triple dive for sure, 51%, but Miss Thang is destined to die to Toxic, but actually just die to Body Slam.
Yup.
And that's Kangaskhan clicking Body Slam a lot of times and getting a lot of kills.
Yeah, Kangaskhan might be good.
So yeah, let's talk about the. Oh no, we're not ready for that yet. We're gonna put it in the top tab, then it won't go back to it, and we're looking at teams and stuff. We're smart. I'm smart. So yeah, let's look at this team. Let's have Sauzels talk about it. So, hi, Snozzles.
Hello.
Exactly. On Zoom, it's gonna be like this much. Okay. Yeah. So.
So that was Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
So let's see. I was just writing some notes. So yeah. I feel like it's hard to come off that battle saying a lot about the team besides Kangaskhan.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
I guess I could start with Kangaskhan. Like, Scrappy against the 3 Ghost roster seemed like a pretty good thing to bring. Just Paraspreader. It also had Brick Break to because I was thinking, Vanillux Aurora Veil might be annoying for my team. So I didn't have a lot that I wanted to put in that move slot, so I just figured I'd just have some Veil insurance. And it hits Stabilize super effectively, so why the hell not? I Wish is like mostly why it was here. Like, I've got my recoverless Eviolite guy doing some important work. So I wanted to keep that healthy. And then Roar kind of just it really just messed with a lot of things, and I Roar it
Sorry about that.
It kept some stuff from doing stuff, and shuffled things around on the rocks. And I also decided Roar also made me just decide to bring Persian for the spikes, just to get some more. Maybe make it more annoying with the Roar. Yeah, Persian. I was kind of amusing myself, just like bringing 2 double normal types against the 3 Ghost roster, but one of them is Scrappy, and one of them can get away with no normal move pretty easily. So yeah, just like Persian is just kind of carrying the 4 most splashable moves in the game right here.
Yeah, kind of.
It's just kind of an ideal form of a fast utility set. So, I really couldn't figure out what item to put on it for a while. You know, it would have been boots if not for boots claws. So I just kind of slapped black glasses on there for no real reason. Figured juicing the Nox wouldn't hurt. Going back up, Palpitoad was an early pick, because it really messes with Typhlosion and Wugtrio and Raichu, if Raichu doesn't have Grass Knot. So it just kind of covers all of that for free. For a while, its two attacks were Earth Power and Ice Beam for like the Brambleghast switch in. But then I learned when I tried to challenge Piku that Palpitoad doesn't learn Ice Beam. So that was an interesting revelation. So I just kind of have double status on here, I guess. I figured it's like the fourth. That move slot might not be too important. Like, I can just Toxic the Brambleghast as it comes in. I've got Earth Power for the to hit the Typhlosion and the Raichu. Maybe a Carbink. Stealth Rock, duh. And yeah, so it was just like special defense because to take care of Typhlosion better. Cryogonal was my removal, and also just a lot of things didn't like eating Ice Beams. I invested a decent amount of special attack on it to make it just one-shot 252 HP Brambleghast. Because Cryogonal's strength is, like, notable.
Yeah, dude, I was... I know it's Wugtrio, but that Ice Beam number was still ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Flash Cannon was there for both Vanillix and Carbink. And I think if it just hit one or the other, I probably wouldn't have done Flash Cannon, but just taking care of both things was useful. Cryogonal was my replacement for Articuno, like on the roster.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't think it's discount at all. It's lacking the Fizz bulk, and the not being weak to fighting. But you know what? I love this hexagonal thing. So.
And he's
so
cool.
Boo. Yeah.
Like ice.
Cool as ice. Pangoro clicks big moves, does big damage. I was looking at its speed to make some notes. I think this, like, the most I can think this speed was like creeping a Toucannon or Oranguru that was creeping Palpitoad for some reason. It speed ties uninvested base 70. I don't know what, like, it's, I surely was not, like, trying to speed tie cast form. So I don't really know what happened there. But Ice Punches for Jump Bluff. That's the only other, like, notable thing here. Bullet Punches, just in case. Yeah, Jump Bluff was it being the only scrappy fighting resist here. Mawile, Mawile finally was specifically there because I like suddenly got really scared of Toucannon, and I was kind of right to be, but I was kind of wrong to forget that it learns Temper Flare. And that's also why it has Rock Slide, just to have a move it can hit Toucannon with that doesn't make contact
What is
for
that
Beak
sound?
Blast.
What's
Do you guys hear that sound? You guys hear the weird chiming? Okay,
No?
it's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
I got rid of. Okay, I'm sorry. Dude, I felt like I was going insane. I think there's a sound now when somebody requests to speak on the stage, and I might be the only one who hears it.
Oh yeah, because I'm on Do
Oh.
Not Disturb.
Hmm.
I don't hear that shit.
Okay. Anyways, apologies.
I was like 20% on it just being a bit.
I knew it couldn't be a bit because I was like, Chimecho ain't got nothing to do with this.
Do you have any other thoughts? Any other like or like, I don't
I
know
wish I
where
could
you're at.
remember offhand what the Kangaskhan numbers were. I think it was like living. I think it was like Power Rip being a 2-hit KO and also like living a Specs Focus Blast from Typhlosion or something. I think those numbers just like perfectly did both of those. And then as well as the 252 HP for the fattest wishes, of course. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Kangaskhan to be her. It you know what, I was happy to be able to click Body Slam 8 times. Cause that's like one of that's the good move in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No, I think that
I don't think anything's weird. Anything else is weird here. Oh yeah, wait. No, never mind, I'm insane. Never mind.
Okay. Yay.
Yay. Weirder. Yeah, Weirder was on my team.
It's kind of obvious what my favorite Pokemon is going to be. It's Kangaskhan. Everybody agrees.
Kang was cooking too hard
Really good.
for anybody else to really.
Game cleaner.
Kang used the exact right emojis.
It's
It's
true.
true.
It's called emoji.
Dude,
All
wait,
emoji
can you
usage
do
for real.
emojis on Showdown? Is that what the
Yeah,
boat
you
emoji is on Mawile?
Well, that's not an emoji. It's a Unicode character, but you can do
Okay.
emoji. Yeah.
Emojis do work.
Dude, that should be like the
Yeah.
new tech. Someone should have a team of Pokemon
Yeah.
that are exclusively emoji names.
I think we've had that. I always remember that one Blacephalon Sienna had that it was just the bullying emoji.
I think the most iconic. I think perhaps the most iconic emoji name was like Berry Boy.
Fuck Berry
like Life
Boy.
or Death for Berry Boy.
Death. Death. Death.
Death.
Death.
Alright. Alright, I think that about settles it then. Get you a Hazel.
Ban Eve. Ban
Take your
Eve for
time.
saying life. Ban Eve.
I take nap.
Okay.
Jen, kill Eve.
Alright, let's talk about Piku's team real quick. There's some interesting elements here.
Yeah. Honestly, not, like, it was a 5-0, but, like, Piku did chip a lot of Sauzels Mons for good damage. I think this is,
it was.
like, absolutely a way better showing than Piku's first week.
Oh yeah, for sure. Piku knew what the format was, so
Yeah. What the fuck
anyway,
is going on with Chump
This says,
Bluff?
please, for the love of God, don't look at Oranguru. So I think the first thing we should do is look at Oranguru. This is Assault Vest 2 status moves.
Oops.
I don't know why this is extra sensory. I wouldn't I really.
Does it not get Psychic?
I'm 99% sure it gets Psychic.
Can flinch in Trick Room? I don't think anything on this team has Trick Room, though. Oh wait, Oranguru does! It's extra sensory because Piku wanted to do Trick Room extra sensory, but forgot how Assault Vest works. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's... That, I guess that explains it. And then, yeah, it's also Shadow Ball, presumably to hit, like, fucking... Palisand song. It was, like, really weak the entire time. I guess it only has 90 special attacks, so I guess it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't really know why it was extra sensory and not psychic. Still, even with the flinch idea in mind, it's weird. Then yeah, like this is pretty normal. This is just a fast, like this is just attacker is, and this guy ended up working well. And this is still kind of doubles mindset though, because like I don't really know why you would have protect on this set, to be honest with you. Like it's kind of weird, but it worked out. Bramble gets
information. It's not worthless. Yeah. It's info.
It's not worthless. It just doesn't. Yeah, like this guy is OP, except he didn't do anything. But you know, I mean, he pressed buttons.
Yeah, he just got unfortunately owned by Palpitoad.
Triple Dive did good damage to Kang the one time.
True.
Jump Bluff, I don't know. I don't really know about this one. I don't really know. I'll leave it at that. Toucanon, bisexual rep, this guy cooked. This gal cooked.
Yeah, Toucanon was awesome.
Toucanon did really well. The Beak Blasts, all the funny epic moves. Killed so much and damaged and killed so much. Gong Shot is like the only actually sheer force boosted move here, though. I think. I don't know if Beak Blast is sheer force boost, though. I don't think it is. And then there's Sableye. This is actually pretty normal Sableye set. I don't really have any.
Yeah, Sableye just got unfortunately owned by Limber Persian. That was unfortunate for it.
It is what it is. Yeah. Texas Ball is a good name. Yeah. But yeah. Favorite guy? You have a favorite guy?
This one's tricky because it's definitely between Texas Ball and Bisexual Rep. I think I have to give it to Bisexual Rep Toucanon, just because Temper Flare is like one of those moves you just don't expect to see, and it was fucking strong. It was doing a lot of damage to Sauzels Mons.
Yeah.
This is like I do believe this is a better showing from Piku overall, even though Oranguru is there.
Yeah.
But she tried her best, that Oranguru, so I guess we can't make fun of her too much.
She tried her damn best. Alright. Alright then. Let's move on. Let's do Eve's now, I think. Because Eve still probably has to go to bed soon. And then we'll do WAFFLOES, because WAFFLOES is said I wanted to go early, so I think that's going to be our order. Okay, folks.
Welcome to my kitchen. I think Tony also wants to go early. We could do Tony match.
Okay.
After. Me versus Tony. Anyways, here's Rodriguez versus Mudbray. Oh,
Yeah, the coffin gets toxic.
parting shot into Sog, Bert, and Ernie. Fire name. And comes Screamin' Steve. Dude, these are great names all around. Oko on Arbok with the Earthquake is crazy. Mach Punch doing over 50%, but Surf Okos.
Surf does 94. Yeah.
In comes Grimer, the jerk.
I'm back into ability playing here. Just gonna play as its ability
Electros
suggests.
just absorbs Earthquake like it doesn't give a fuck. Trying to do Drain Punch, interestingly. Oh, but the Toxic.
Balloon!
Balloon.
Oh.
In comes Grimer again.
Grimer Alola comes back in. No Pursuit. Knockoff, though, comes in and actually just 31, like, kills the Mudbray there, which is surprising. But, Shadow Sneak does not kill.
Oh my
Inteleon.
god, this Inteleon is just doing a million damage.
Oh.
Another one. Another one. 1980s gamer.
Jet on 1980s gamer. And
Jesus Christ.
The kindness, Luigi, and yeah, Inteleon just cooks.
That was brutal.
So
that was brutal.
Yeah, 17 turns, not especially long. So let's get let's get even here. Let's talk about this real quick. How's that hanging to you?
Hello, hi.
So, I think that was another match where, Hazel was saying, like, oh, it's hard not to talk about Kangaskhan in her match.
Yeah.
I think this is similar. I think it's hard not to talk about Inteleon here.
The main thing I noticed in team building was that modest specs Inteleon outspeeds Lobster's entire roster.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of all I really needed to know.
Yeah.
And then on team preview, I saw that Lobster didn't bring any particularly convincing water resists.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was kind of the main thing I noticed. Like I think this is the world's most simple Inteleon set. Let's give a shout out to Mudbray as well, who like lived forever, and is cute.
Yeah.
And just press Toxic and Stealth Rock and sometimes Earthquake and just did so much. Shout out to this guy.
It put a bunch of cool it pressed a bunch of good buttons and it made a bunch of good things happen.
So I think this was a battle. I think like when I really think about it, I do think I think I kind of could have played better, really, because I kind of played a bit like loose around like some of the priority that was on deck, some of the kind of like
some of the potential priority
some of the potential
hadn't been revealed.
That hadn't been revealed, but it turns out Inteleon was able to collect Surf 6 times and win. Anyway, so yeah, rest of the team didn't really do much. Arbok got that Intimidate was actually really important. This was kind of meant to be like, I kind of underestimated how much like how unbulky Arbok was, but this was kind of meant to be like the sort of physical check, intimidate things, press T-spikes because I didn't like. It was either Grimer was coming or T-spikes is really effective on Lobster's roster, like Dragon Tail for fun, Knockoff for fun, Coil, like literally. Because I kind of preferred the T-spikes to having paralysis, I just figured like, well, I might as well give this some like extra defensive value, extra offensive value, I mean. And then also it would mean its Dragon Tails were 100% accurate.
Yeah.
But it died instantly, but it did do its job, which is get one Intimidate off. And that was very important to ensure Inteleon didn't die.
When the fuck did I add this song to my playlist? Sorry, I got distracted by the evolution theme. Why the fuck did I add this to the playlist? It's literally 30 seconds long. Anyways, go on.
So Wo-Chen, this is like Leech Seed 2 attacks kind of situation with Protect for like scouting, Protect for stalling for Leech Seed chip, and also for like scouting. But also the Pollen Puff was for Executor and Cacturn being the two grass types, both being 4 times Bug Week, was kind of a nice thing for that. And Pollen Puff's quite fucking strong. And then, like, that's also where the special attack EVs came in. Some speed was there for something, I forget. Driftblim, this is a pretty normal defensive Driftblim. Like, Wisp Hex Defog Strength Staff is like something you're gonna see quite a few times if I bring defensive Driftblim. This was like, again, sort of for Sork, but like I guess Sork could have knocked off. Maybe it kind of wasn't the best idea. I needed a defogger. Yeah. Togedemaru, Scarf Guy. This is nice for like Kabutops because like it punishes rapid spins and then is still faster with Scarf. It can do stuff to Walrein, who I was kind of scared of. Walrein is like Walrein was like kill leader at the time, so Walrein is kind of terrifying as a Pokemon. Because it's also like is actually faster than Lobster's entire roster, and also because Silvally Psychic, the only thing that like with basically the speed was like, so I would outspeed everything still, and this was nice as like insurance because Togedemaru is actually quite strong. It can press buttons. And then it was like a Spadef upgrade. This was kind of mainly for, I mean obviously it was for rocks, but it was mainly for like Cofagrigus, Magmortar, and those are the kind of two main things, and Electro. So those are the kind of main things I was thinking to deal with this guy. And yeah, because it's like, it's way stronger than most baby Pokemon are, so like, yeah. Ultimately, like, I feel like it's kind of like, because this was such a quick game and like kind of ended up being like I sort of realized that Inteleon was going to be able to press Surf 6 times in Team Preview, like, and only 2 Pokemon really did anything. So it was an interesting battle. But yeah, I do think it was quite like I was like pretty shook by the Sork, and there's like the Sork pressing Swords Dance and just fucking killing shit. But yeah, I think it was a good battle. I think I won.
Yeah. I'm also pretty sure that you won.
Yeah, I'm pretty
sure. I
sure.
would need to check again.
I need to double check.
And congratulations for Eve for bringing the slur counter, days without any slurs on stream, back to 0. By saying Cofagrigus' name wrong.
Fuck! This is why you banned me. This is why you banned me. Anyway, favorite guy?
What do you think it is? It's the fucking James Bond-ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
That is true. I do want to give a shout out to Mudbray still, personally, but
yeah. Give the little donkey a shout out.
yeah, thank you.
Good shit.
killing you. Let's bring up Lobster fighting. I apologize if I'm dissociating for half this fucking stream. By the way, I'm apparently just like this right now. So it is what it is. I'll do my best though.
I forgive you.
I'll be doing my best.
What do I say except, God damn it?
Yeah.
Like I built this team just like too focused on the WAFFLOES in mind.
Yeah.
Even though it didn't even come out.
Yep. So. Alright. Let's talk about. You talk about some of your amazing characters, some of your amazing digital characters.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Primal was gonna be like that good until the match.
Yeah, you kind of went hard.
Wanted to like deal with the WAFFLOES.
Yeah.
But it had some other uses.
Yeah, it kind of did a lot. It made a lot of progress just by like kind of clicking knockoff and like the knockoffs doing. I mean, you made it 252 adamant, but like still the knockoffs are doing kind of a crazy amount of damage.
Probably just like high rolls or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's just I think when you're 252 adamant, it's how it's gonna be. I think. Copagrigus. I mean, look, you got his rocks up.
Yeah.
Parting shot it out. Did not. Could not survive against the fucking.
The onslaught.
The lizard onslaught, but
like every time Eve was the soap one, I was just like, okay, there's no way it's gonna kill this time, and then it kills.
Yep.
When Grima got to like fucking red range, I was just like, I'm cooked. Like it's over.
Yeah.
It's just the one range you don't want it to be. So I probably should have brought Inner Focus, honestly. I just bought Mold Breaker because I thought that Mold Breaker meant it wouldn't get infected. I mean Mold Breaker wouldn't be like...
You thought it wouldn't be affected by
Volchan, yeah.
Yeah, Tablets of Ruin.
But the Volchan also didn't come out all match, so...
It didn't come out and it like... Yeah, we learned that it's a field effect. I probably would have made the same mistake. But yeah, we learned that it's a field effect for Tablets of Ruin, so Mold Breaker can't ignore it.
Yeah. If I bought Inner Focus, that match would have gone so differently.
Yeah, Inner Focus to ignore the.
It really is one of those things that's just like, well, can't bear myself bow too hard, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mag Mortar, I bought it in 2 games. They didn't do anything in both of those 2 games.
Rest in peace. Yeah. 1980s gamer also unfortunately did not get his chance to shine.
Yeah, he passed away like one of his videos or some shit.
Yeah. Agua Berry is funny. And then
Electros did one thing, if even, which is hit Drain Punch and Liquidation.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I didn't do Trick Room because I thought that Eve would play around me potentially playing Trick Room. I was thinking too far ahead. I was playing chess, but you know, in the end, this is checkers.
Yeah. Sometimes it is checkers. Yeah.
I think the one thing I can say about this match is that, like, there's like multiple different moments where it's just like, if I done this, or if I brought this, it would have gone, like, super differently. And that's kind of the beauty of Pokemon, you know? It's like...
Little things can definitely add up. And,
yeah. Like, if I brought Red Room, it could have potentially stopped the Teleon sweep. If I had Inner Focus, it could have stopped the Teleon sweep. If Poison Touch went off, it could have stopped the Teleon sweep, but very little.
But, yeah, I think about wraps up, though. You have a favorite guy, Morgan?
It's Bird and Ernie. I gotta get, like, it was one of the only mons that did anything, and also its name is Bird and Ernie.
Bird and Ernie is a damn good name.
Can I be a little, Can I be a little TMI to the stream real quick? Will you guys get mad at me?
Okay. Go for it.
Dude, my legs are too fat. I'll, like, sit cross-legged, and, like, one of my legs will lose blood flow. It fucking sucks. Someone stop this. Stop this shit. Anyways.
Well, thank you for your time, Lobster.
I forgot Lobster was still on the mic, straight up. Crazy way to use up someone's time.
Anyways. Yeah, are we doing... Okay, somebody tell me if we're doing Tony or WAFFLOES now.
Do Tony. Why
Okay.
did Jen say that? Why did Jen say that?
Let's do Tony. Let's do Tony.
Yeah, Tony versus me.
So this is, like, a match that I didn't really get to do, like... I didn't really get to tube into that much. I was, I was kind of... I was like, I was very, I was out of the, I was in the venue at a beach episode, and there was like no reception, so I was like kind of trying to watch it the entire time, but I couldn't really watch it, and it was going so fast that I had to skip turns like to keep up with it at all. It was crazy, but so I'm gonna really get my full experience of seeing it now, I suppose. Is this loud enough? I think it's probably good enough.
No, I'm smart.
Oh yeah.
So I did not prepare for this at all. This is Parish Trap Lapras.
Immediately, Parish Trap Lapras comes again in a second game in a row, and
nobody I prepped with expected this. No, none of us said, like, oh, what if it's Parish Trap? We didn't consider it at all.
So
both of them just have to evacuate the premises.
Yeah. So, and to explain that really quickly, since I don't remember exactly when, but for a couple generations now, ghost types can just always escape from trapping, no matter what. So they can just leave.
The actual thing that happened is Whirlpool stops doing its effect if you're behind Substitute.
Oh, I guess it was a double whammy then, because it could have also left, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Son of Billy comes in and does fucking 84% with Facade. Dragon Tail does 51% though, which is pretty insane in its own right. Aura Wheel is dark that turn. Morgan's not ready for it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm not happy with how I played against this Morpeko, to be honest. As you'll see in a second, I kind of don't play my best against this thing.
Yeah, so you protect on the dark turn, and then it goes to sleep, and then
I got a
finally
fat
play rough, but the play rough doesn't kill. It's electric again. Does 51.
Yeah, I just try to kill it. Fucking play rough accuracy, dude. And then I could have
on the dark again.
I could have. Yeah, I could have avoided this situation.
Yeah. Just not thinking about Aura Wheel mechanics, which, to be fair, who fucking does? Who fucking knows what Aura Wheel does?
Yeah, immediately after this match, Ribbon was like, oh, you kind of misplayed on that, Aura Wheel. And I'm like, okay, you fucking nerd. Fuck.
Giant 66% to Dust Noir. Who even fucking can do that much damage other than Son of Billy, of course?
Yeah.
Then Repeer gets a Calm Mind up. And a Future Sight. Becomes drowsy, but just Calm Minding on the Protect here. And
Dog
yeah,
is dead.
Future Sight is huge.
Sandslash gets rid of Son of Billy. In comes the
Bringing
horse.
the horse in on his highness. Well, Wish Dinosaur comes in and absorbs the horse's powers. And gets Paris trapped.
And fucking body press, dude.
Doesn't even need Paris trap, just Whirlpool body press here. And Toxic
Miss.
Fucking.
This battle was moving so fast because me and Tony don't have to think about our moves.
Yeah, you're insta clickers. And then we get the Citrus that comes in, and then, yeah, the body press eventually wins that 1v1. But now, no Pokemon left, which means Lappers can just click Paris Song, and it doesn't really matter what happens after that.
I'm really... Honestly, this is the play I make that makes me the most mad. I was thinking about clicking Psychic Fangs here, and I fucking didn't. I should've.
Yeah.
Fuck my life. I could've made my...
made the differential a little better, but yeah.
I'm not over the moon with how I played this match. I definitely could have played it better, but also Tony was kind of playing out of their mind. I think, like... Tony played really well. So I can't be mad. I can be mad at myself, but I can't be mad at Tony.
Who could be mad at Tony? So, and speaking of, who could be mad, the fact that nobody could be mad at Tony ever. Tony, come on here. Come on the mic. Come on to the mic and then talk about this. Talk about this wondrous occasion.
Well,
battling.
This wondrous occasion is here. It's arrived, and I'm Tony, and I'm here. And nobody can be mad at me, and I'm here. And I just want to say congratulations to Son of Billy on another kill. We call them kills, of course. They are just knockouts, not to draw attention to the fact that his father was actually killed. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, he played very well, this little bird. I did not have as involved a role in the coaching this season as I did last season. With Son of Billy himself, obviously he's a much younger contestant. I can't really relate to that younger crowd. We do talk sometimes. He likes to play Fortnite and whatnot, but mostly I'm doing the talking with the King of the Forest, His Highness, and Papa Billy, and the Wish Dinosaur, of course, who speaks in esoteric riddles. And one of the esoteric riddles, this match that was predicted was just all the moves I clicked. You talked already about how it went really fast because we don't really have to think about the moves we clicked. I was like really sure at every single second what I was gonna do. I had prepared almost for this exact roster that you brought. I almost prepared almost for the exact roster that you brought. I was really hoping that you would bring both Auroras and Sandslash, who is not sandy at all, by the way. I just realized there's nothing sandy about that creature. And I brought the Body Press Wish Dinosaur because it's absurd. And then Weed Smoking Hamster was funny as shit. I fucking love this guy. He is, I mean, truly a weapon. This is not a normal hamster. This is that funky little skunk rutch was conked off Chronic and just played the hits until the hits hit bricks. He's such a little machine, and you just pressed one button and he stayed in for so fucking long. I don't know how he survived turn 2.
Stupid move.
Really dumb. Then of course, the King of the Forest, His Highness, and his Vice President, both came this match. They had both planned to show off their sort of team up duo prowess, but then Wish Dinosaur just kind of overshadowed them completely. This thing is sort of a dark god of ancient power that resides within the forest, the beach of the forest that they have in the forest. I don't know where his power is drawn from, but he can see the future and he whispers dark riddles to me. And I'm just glad that this one was, that tonight was in the cards, this battle was. I was very pleased with how this went. If you'll look at the set I brought for Sigilif, and the EVs and the whatnot, I'm looking at it now. I can't remember exactly what the fuck I was doing, but I know I had a good plan. Of course, because I had the Wish Dinosaur advising me at all times. And also, I want to bring up Ribbon Heartstrings and WAFFLOES. Both of them were very helpful. We like to spar. We like to mentally spar with each other. Neither of them had anything to do with that Sigilif set, just in case you thought that was their fault. This was all me, baby. I guess it worked out, but I mean, look at that. Look at those numbers. What a rainbow of numbers there.
This was a fucking. So I remember looking at this EV spread. I remember we came in, me and BowserB. Of course, we were at the Boston Blue Beat Beach episode video game tournament with one another, and we were going up to the hotel after party together, and we entered the hotel room and we were looking at the pastes, and Bowser kind of turned to me and was like, "What the fuck is this spread on this Sigilif?" Because it really is kind of the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
There were like specific moves I wanted to survive.
It's so
like there's
fire.
a lot of defense. There was like a consideration, I think, for triple axle before Swords Dance, if IIRC. But I don't really think it would have mattered. Anyway. Yeah. This Guts Billy, I was so happy. Guts Billy, you know what? This Billy's got guts. This son of Billy has guts, and I'm really glad that I got to use Guts Billy to 60% on Dusknoir. That's such a fat fucking creature. He just ate him. He just fucking devoured him. It was so cool. I love big numbers and big birds.
Oh, yeah.
So, see, unfortunately, Sienna has grown tired of Billy.
What?
I heard that yawn.
Yeah, I mean, it's like... This is like a kid's soccer... It's like his first soccer game. Like, you go to your kid's soccer game, you don't yawn at the kid's soccer game. He was really excited to show you his flame orb. He got it at
Tony's PayPal.
He got it at the dentist after he did really good. During his cleaning, he got a flame orb.
Orbs that set you on fire.
They have fucking bouncy balls in the machine, and you get them after you do good at the dentist.
And they burn you?
Yeah, flame orb does. It's one of the orbs. You just never fucking picked it.
Okay.
He was excited to show it to you, and you're yawning.
Well, what about Ninetales?
Ninetales is the king of the forest. Ninetales is a majestic nine-tailed horse, and I'm forgetting. That's a different animal. I'm not exactly sure what Ninetales is. I've never seen an animal quite like it, because Ninetales is more tails than any horse has had, ever. But he's very beautiful, and very shiny. Ninetales was gonna have choice specs, but I really needed like especially more moves. I needed more coverage on moves and more special defense. And Ninetales actually has some pretty good special defense. Like pretty alright. Is just as good as his special attack. And his speed is probably the best on my entire roster. So that's good. His flamethrower didn't really do anything other than just kind of display that he was shiny and he got out for one turn and he did a move. And he kind of was just like, I'm out of here. But you know what? He's got policies to write. He was volleying for public transport. That's not the right word. For public transport, public infrastructure in the back line while the other Pokemon were doing it. He just came in to do a flamethrower real quick. You know, it's like kissing babies. It's like a king. You know, he's doing politician stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I also am so happy Perish Song Lapras was working. That was fun. Yeah. I got the Perish Song somebody. Goal completed. And other than that, I think it's pretty much all I want to talk about.
Okay. Alright. Do you have a favorite guy, Morgan?
Shit. This is like...
Do you have a least favorite guy?
I wouldn't say I have a least favorite. Well, I know who would be my least favorite. It would be Morpeko. Because fucking Aura Wheel is the dumbest move ever.
And he was under the influence at the same time. Like, you can't...
He wasn't taking the match seriously. He was just
He wasn't taking the match seriously. He was at the wheel under the influence. A crime, by the way.
Yeah. My favorite is probably Lapras.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was a cool dinosaur. Well, thanks for having me on. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
All right. Now, Morgan, it's time to discuss your guys.
Yeah. So this is, I think part of the reason this didn't go great is because I didn't have my usual team builder, Sienna. Not that Sauzels and, Joan didn't try their best, but me and Sienna just have a particular kind of bond. She just kind of knows the kind of shit I'm, like, good with. Fucking, this Gabite is so funny. I'm looking at the 200 attack Gabite. I don't even remember what I defensed it for. It was for something very specific. But I was just like, fuck, we did the defense and we did the speed. I guess just throw the rest in attack, which was probably not the best idea. I probably should have beefed up the defenses more, but it's whatever. Sand Slash, Toxic was to handle Lapras, which really makes it suck that it missed. Dude, I feel like everything that could have gone wrong in that battle did. The Play Rough miss and the Toxic miss is like, God was not on my side for that match. That was, like, honestly, that was like a match I was not fated to win. No matter what. Like, God wasn't gonna let it happen. But, Sand Slash, I think the speed was specifically so it would outspeed everything in Slush Rush. Or at least outspeed everything that isn't... I think even with Scarf, it might have outsped most things.
Yeah, it's not the fastest roster.
Yeah.
So it might have been.
Aurorus was like... I was hoping it would be able to do more. You know, Ancient Power was for Lapras, but we were not expecting Body Press Lapras. We were not expecting Whirlpool, Perish Trap, Body Press Lapras, which was my ultimate downfall. Honestly, in general, my team has a fucking terrible matchup against Lapras. Oh my god, dude. We were trying everything to figure out how to do something against Lapras. Honestly, I feel like if I had predicted that was going to be Perish Trap Lapras, I would have done a lot better, but, like, for some reason, that wasn't even a consideration in my mind. The Horse... Psychic Fangs was for Toxicroak. Fire Fang was for Wormadam. And multi-attack was there because it's a strong water move. Very strong. And here's the same Dusk Noir set again, because it's really good. It didn't really get to show its stuff as much in this match. But, I mean, he's... just with, like, 252 HP, he's so fucking bulky. He's so fucked up and bulky.
Yeah.
And Focus... Sub Punch is just so funny. Sub Punch is so funny. Doxbun is... nothing too crazy. It was max defense. I wanted it... I'm forgetting exactly what it was for. I think it was to try and survive some shit. That was very descriptive. Good job, Morgan. Anyways, Yawn was funny. I really... honestly, Yawn Dog put in work. If I have to pick a favorite guy on my team, it's Dog. Even though I kind of let him take too much damage from Morpeko, like, Dog was pretty good.
Yeah, we're Bark Lol. That one was just a tribute to the dog.
Okay, I trust you. Well, anyways, yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
Alright. Yeah. Good ship. Let's move on to the waffle. The waffle. The waffle. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. Wrong theme.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I made a mistake. I clicked on the wrong... Wait. MNO doesn't have a battle theme. Shit. I think this was a problem before, and we never got one from MNO. Let me just double check. Google... Let me search from MNO battle...
Do you guys want to hear the evolution theme
never
again?
Said anything. Oh wait, this is the holy grail of New Super Mario Brothers. This is a clip from. This is cool, probably. Wait, Whoa. You're showing me Quan died from drug? Okay, anyways,
I'm like a really bad person because I saw like accident in like brackets and it made me chuckle a little bit. I know it's not good, but
what got me was see, I'm also not a good person, but what got me was drug in parentheses. It's
Also, it's literally not every year. They skip 2025, and then they also skip the years between 2017 and 1999.
Let's just listen to the Masked DDD. Okay?
I can live with that.
He Emino has a Kirby picture. I'm just making shit up. It's a Kirby picture. It's good. It's good enough, right?
That's right. So, in comes Excelgor and Tinkatuff. Excelgor starts setting up those spikes. Does knock off, but it's sticky hold Excelgor. Tinkatuff sets up rocks. Does encore, so it's stuck doing spikes. In comes 4 Veers. Now we got another fucking Pokemon under the influence.
Gone, but Thunderwave, not gonna happen, and Earthquake does 88. Huge chunk.
Switching in Colossal after that is bold. But in comes Chatot.
Yeah. Switching around pretty deftly. Witch's House is coming in.
MNO is making some crazy predicts. Soundproof doesn't give a fuck about Boom Burst. Tinkatuff comes in and dies. Tinkatuff is dead as fuck. Colossal hits the Rapid Spin. And Earthquake almost kills. Flamethrower does 27%. Ooh, it's Rest.
Coming in.
Rest Piloswine.
Piloswine still with quite impressive bulk.
Snorlax comes in. Eats Body Press. Holy! I'm surprised by the switch, but I guess it was a double switch, so it worked out. Chatot is in on Bastiodon, goes for Heat Wave, but misses. Oh my god. But gets a burn on Bastiodon!
But the rocks are up. And
it's
double
also
rest.
Team. What is going on? Snorlax's dog gets Flash Fire.
And a big pursuit.
Chatot! Oh my god, what is going on? This is a match that MNO won. This is like triple rest! Triple rest is crazy. What is happening?
Body Slam Para.
Oh, the Body Slam Para is pretty bad. Snorlax kills Colossal. In comes Venusaur.
Solar Beam does a cool 31%.
31.
Tries the Body Slam. Remember, WAFFLOES still fucking loses this game.
Yeah, WAFFLOES loses this game? What the fuck happens? I guess this happens.
So, what happens is this.
Shadow Sneak does 51% to Houndoom. Oh my god. Going for another Sword Stance on the Strength Sap, a genius move. Spirit Shackle does 88, but not quite enough.
Should have been probably another Strength Sap.
Yep.
And now
Bastiodon's
gonna come in, but it takes 31, does phase it out, and is able to body press on the Audino. Full para, roars it out, Wish comes into the Decidueye, body press, finally takes it out, trading there, but Ice Shard instead of Icicle Spear there, and Ice Shard into Ice Shard. Shadow Sneak gonna move first, so no Ice Shard to Ice Shard. Sneak kills here. and then it's just down to the Snorlax 1v1.
That was
The
insane.
replay's gonna crit and do 40 here.
That was insane.
Yeah, one of the most deranged matches of the league, for sure.
What do you even fucking say?
I don't know.
That was insanity.
That's what I'm relying on WAFFLOES for.
Holy.
I haven't watched the replay for this match. I was in... I got like 2 hours of sleep when I played this match. I was like late to the match because I had like my sleep schedule was fucking weird. Ironically, this was the fucking match where I got 3 rest Pokemon. That was, I can blame it on I had like a weird week. Like I was having a rough week, but that regardless, I did still bring 3 rest Pokemon.
I don't even think the 3 rest Pokemon was the problem. That was the funniest part. But I mean,
was doing like pretty okay in that match.
You
Like,
more than okay. It looked like you were gonna fucking like it looked like you were gonna like 6-0, but then you kind of faltered against the Decidueye
really
there.
Caught me off guard. I think the Rocks chip on Houndoom really like. I think if I had come there, it probably would have been alright. But
you needed to get a free switch into it, probably, or you needed to just like, even when you had Vileplume in front of it, you probably needed to strength sap it a couple more times. But
I was worried I wasn't gonna win the War of Attrition with like clicking Swords Dance and strength sapping.
Yeah, you probably needed to do it 1 or 2 more times, but. You know, it's easy to say that from where I'm standing. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about some of these guys. Do you have anybody you'd like to start with?
I guess where do I start really? I'll say on Snorlax's dog. The speed was specifically for outspeeding max speed Decidueye, which like okay. It's like there was Shadow Sneak. I was just looking at it. My dog's like 1 speed higher. I'm a Dark Fire type against a Grass Gust type. My brain's like, with 2 hours of sleep, I'm like, oh, yeah. In every conceivable universe, I beat this thing. I just click Flamethrower and I win. I forgot it had a fucking like sword stance up and it just killed me. So I think that was one of my biggest blunders, not really being prepared for that fucking bird. This was the other thing too. I think MN like brought the same exact roster as last.
It was mostly the same team as last week, but I believe it was just the Colossus that changed.
Okay, all right. But yeah, dog was this. It's pretty similar to what I brought week 1. 3 Dark Moves Flamethrower. I think it was also Mild Nature, and then I got the 3 fucking restaurants. 4 beers was like, just like ground ice coverage is like insane to switch into. I mean, a bit of a silly play, letting it get knocked off like super early on, against the Tinkatuff. I think I definitely could have put in more work if I was more conservative with that. And then Bitch's House was specifically, I figured like Chatot wasn't like too scary, because I had Snorlax, who's like super chunky on the special side, but the soundproof tech was definitely for Chatot specifically. And I don't think there was any parting shot nonsense that any of the block. It was just for Chatot. Like yeah, body press, roar, stealth rock, and then rests again. And then we go to Snorlax. This was what I wrote in the notes here. What's going on with Snorlax here? Oh yeah, I forgot this whole roster. I was really scared of like Rapidash. Like Rapidash, like EP Swords Dance. I'm shocked that didn't come. Like a lot of the prep was kind of built for that team. Like just seeing like the exact same roster from last week kind of like threw me off. It was very weird. But you know, I still lost. Like I still got owned. So you know. yeah, Norlax. I probably could have. I figured like Houndoom could take care of the Decidueye initially, but those did not happen. So I had EQ over like a Dark Move or something. Just like a Curse Rest Chesto. Pretty standard Lex, I'd say. Yeah, nothing crazy. Maybe more physical bulk would have been helpful. Vileplume here. It fucking max defense, it's max HP. Pretty sure I brought this exact same spread 3 times in a row. Maybe like the 8 EVs went to something else, but Strength Sap, Sludge Bomb, Giga Train, and then the Aromatherapy I thought was funny. Obviously, the maybe clicking Strength Sap just constantly was a better play, but it is what it is. And then a Selgor, this is the first time I brought it. It just this guy's just speed is fucking ludicrous. I forget why. I think this was for Scarf Chatot. I'm not really sure why. I think it was. I thought it was just cool. It could do that, so I just put speed on it. I don't think it needed the speed, but it is what it is. Knock off U-turn, Bug Buzz, Spikes. It's got a bunch of.
Is there a reason this was bad?
I think because of Flame Body Colossal.
It's a special attacker.
Oh, no. Okay, wait, no. There's the Flame Body on Colossal and Rapidash. I guess, yeah, it was a special attacker.
I feel like Pad's a little excessive for a guy with 252 special attack, but that's just me. That's just me.
That's real. No, that's real. Yeah. This roster was a little sloppy, I'll admit. I did bring 3 fucking Restomons, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess maybe there's more quirkiness to this team than just that.
I was fucking considering a Water Shuriken or some shit for a Rapidash and Colossal, but I don't think it did that much damage, so I was like, nah. I think that's pretty much it for my roster. Right. If there's any comments you guys have? Favorite guys?
I mean, I thought that was an extremely fun game to watch.
Yeah. I think volatile is an extremely good way to put it. The way you put that, yeah.
Oh man,
I feel bad about it after it happened, but it's funny in retrospect. Go ahead, Morgan, sorry.
There's a first time for everything. I think my favorite guy on your roster this week was fucking Bastiodon. I think Bastiodon, he put in the work, Maybe everything didn't go his way, but he blocked stuff with soundproof, he survived a lot of shit even while taking a damn nap. He was cool. And his name was Bitch's House.
I'm surprised. Things will go very well for Bastiodon in time. We will see. I'm surprised you didn't pick Vileplume again, just because that's your goober.
I love Vileplume, but I can't just pick it every week.
There's nothing stopping you, I guess, but yeah.
Also, someone needs to update the fucking sheet with the favorite guys from last week. There's so many favorite guys missing.
Yeah, somebody not me do that.
And if you need a reference, I have timestamps on the stream archive, okay?
Yeah,
that's all.
Alright, good shit. Thanks for your time. We can talk about MFL's team. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it because, as was established, this team is exactly the same team as last time, but this is different. So let's just compare them, I guess.
Yeah.
So this was Explosion, Gyro Ball, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock last week. And this week it was Body Press, Flamethrower, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock. So a little less unhinged a set, I would say. And then literally everything else is the same. I can't. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it kind of did match up better into this team than into the other one, to be honest. So I mean, I guess I can't complain too hard. Like WAFFLOES was just really lacking answers to Decidueye. But yeah. Good shit to MNL. Crazy ass game. Let us continue. Let me see who all is here. Who all is hanging around. So
I think that's the first time we've ever had someone bring the same team twice and it won. Because we've definitely had people bring the same teams before, but they've never done that well.
Yeah. So we can probably do Joan, Scribe, or Bell Ribbon now. Do you have one that you'd rather see of the two? Do you have any preference? Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
Who is the favorite guy for MNO? The favorite guy is Decidueye.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it because it was so obvious to me. Shit. Let's do Joan and Scribe. Oh, we got this Betel. Burp. 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 Nope, not this. Nope, not the paste though. It's not what I'm trying to look at. So yeah, Scribe kind of trying to press Prankster or trying to press Pursuit too early, and then immediately getting Stone Edge crit and dying.
Uh-oh!
I don't think it mattered, but I feel like it probably did, but maybe it didn't. It might have mattered.
FFM Preg. Final Fantasy M Preg.
Here comes up and sets up Rain Dance. Puts up Substitute despite its dropped stats. You know, it's trying to do stuff despite its dropped stats, but just decides to leave. Here's a Strange Automaton. Here's Bobby Shmurda.
A lot of switching going on. Everybody's leaving. Nobody wants to handle anybody. This is what the new generation has done. Shell smashes, but
just being like, I'm too scared of Go Lurk. Or Go Duck, not Go Lurk. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. Now it's time for Kingdra. Putting up Rain again. Getting a nice fat 75% with Surf. But
but it's Draco! It's Draco Silvally. Holy, it's Grass Pledge Silvally! Grass Pledge? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is going on? I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. It doesn't get Water or Fire Pledge? What the fuck?
Yeah, so here's Joan's fun fact. In Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon and Pokemon Sword and Shield, Silvally is intended to be able to be taught Grass Pledge, Fire Pledge, and Water Pledge via the Move Tutor. However, due to a programming error, the Move Tutor will only offer to teach it Grass Pledge, making it unable to learn the other two moves.
What the fuck?
So yeah.
This is insanity.
Because of the rain that Scribe put up earlier, Golduck did a cool 79% to Mr. Mime Galar here. Thankfully, Hydro Pump Miss allows Mime to make this not a 6-0. Although Fire Blast does 82% there. Hyper Voice cleaning it up. And then just another Hyper Voice. And that is it. 18 turns. I believe that's the same turn count as Eve's match. So, some fast games this week, for sure. Let's talk to Joan about this.
I pledge allegiance to the grass of the United Region of Alola, and for the foundation on which it stands, one Silvally, under the Ultra Beasts. Dude, it's so fucking funny that it gets grass play.
It's extremely funny. But yeah, so talk me through this. Walk me through this. What kind of guys you got in here?
Okay, so when I saw like it was very obvious that like many of the tools on Scribe's team were like rain centric. So I wanted an anti-rain guy, which is why I brought Golduck. And surprisingly, I also wanted like a lot of I didn't want to double up on waters because I knew that like I feel like he would be playing around very specifically Mantine and Water Absorb Mantine, and I also didn't think Mantine pressured any of those other guys very well, while Golduck could have like coverage moves for those water guys. And very specifically, there was a play that happens, and it's interesting that Scribe read that, and I'm glad that he did. But I did not rehearse the Pledge of Grass Allegiance. I made up the first line. I knew what I was gonna say, like, to the grass of the United Region of Alola, and then I made up some shit about the Aether Foundation. Golduck was supposed to like outspeed basically that entire roster, including the rain boosted Swift Swimmers, and it stood in front of that Cell Smash Trestle, which was so scary, because it needed to stand in front of it because it does outspeed after +2. I'm 100% sure on that, actually, because I know Crustle is very slow. So being able to have a Scarfer here that could pressure Crustle and also be faster than other Swift Swim Mons, even though I would have to rely on like an off-center move like Power Gem to deal with some of these Pokemon, or Ice Beam, was kind of important. I brought Cage Lion and Funhouse Facade and Eldegoss all came out. I brought Crabominable, and looking against Scribe's list, I think Crabominable was there mostly to be good coverage against Altaria and Ferroseed, neither of which came in. But its coverage is very, very good, and because the matchup didn't really require him, he never really came out. Which is a shame, because I like stealth love this guy now. Obviously Cage Lion does its Cage Lion things, yells really loud, at least it's ethical. Parting Shot, slow Parting Shot was also very useful to catch the Kingdra, and I had Darkinium Z in case I needed that to be like a huge fat wisp pash post like a setup sweeper. Like this could also come into Cell Smash Crustle and do Parting Shot on it and then boost up whoever's coming in so that they can like actually threaten it. And then bulky Silvally Steel with Grass Pledge. So I was like dumbfounded scrolling through all the shit Silvally Steel gets and doesn't get. Like, this is one of the weirdest, strangest Pokemon ever. And the fucking programmers didn't program it right. This is the only grass move that it learns other than grass type multi-attack. And that's crazy. And it's crazy that it doesn't get the other two in the trio here. But it's so funny. It's so funny that I got to bait in, like, Quagsire, who would resist, Steel Stab. Is generally kind of fat, resists Flamethrower. I baited in, and then I one-shot it at -2 with Grass Pledge, because they buffed the power of that move from 50 in Generation 5 to 80, I think in Generation 8 or something like that, and it was just enough to kill that, like, non-specially defensive invested, I think. At least that's what I remember. Let me check Scribe's team. Yeah, it was just 4 special defense, but it was bold. So only lightly specially defensive Quagsire gets one shot by -2 Grass Pledge from max special attack Sauzels Seal. Bulky Sauzels Seal is probably one of the best mons on my roster. I love this thing, and it learns so many weird, stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I think you already said that, like, maybe doing manual rain for Scribe, because I think you did help Scribe. You said that doing manual rain was, like, bad idea. Yeah, it did help out my Golduck quite a bit.
Yeah, no, I told Scribe like 17 times that manual rain was a horrible idea in this matchup. And Scribe's gonna have words about that because, but you know, we'll let him share his thoughts. But yeah, do you have any like final thoughts on your team here?
I pledge allegiance to. No, it's great. I love my team. They're wonderful co-workers.
No, I love
down on
me.
the boardwalk.
Do you have a favorite guy, Morgan?
It's Silvally. It's Silvally. Grass Pledge, Draco, Meteor, Flamethrower, U-Turn. Are you kidding me? This thing's move pool is so fucking funny and awesome. Shout out Silvally.
Alright. Alright. Good shit. Thanks for your time.
Oh, wait. Ray said something.
Ray said
Quag
something.
was also unaware, so the -2 didn't matter. That's actually not true. Unaware only works if it benefits you.
I'm
like almost 100%.
Oh, that's no. Unaware does have that side effect. If they have a drop, then they will take full from. That actually is how it works.
Specifically, when a Pokemon with this ability uses a damaging move, the evasion.
You're talking about like, it's like.
Was targeted by a damaging move. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it actually does ignore negative stuff. Okay, I thought it was like crits and only ignored positive stuff. Huh. Okay, Ray actually taught me something. Whoopsie doodle.
Okay. Alright, thanks for your time. Good shit.
Yep, bye.
Good Scribe up here.
Alright. So, just to get this out of the way, the Kingdra set. So yeah, no, we went back and forth a lot on this, because you were suggesting Fizz Kingdra, either D-Dance or like the funny option that I almost went.
Dragon Answer Focus Energy.
Yeah, then I decided to get a second opinion from someone outside the draft league.
Mm-hmm.
I sent this person outside the draft league because this is the person who probably would have won the last draft league that I played in another server. If it weren't for the fact that the fucking playoffs for that draft league never finished. But I sent a friend the set. And I sent the friend the set, no context, and his response was, and I quote, "He has brain damage. Focus energy for fucking what, lol?"
Yeah.
I explained the situation. I sent him Joan's draft lineup, and his response is like manual ring king druid destroys like everything but fucking Mantine and Eldegoss, and even Eldegoss like there's Hurricane. So that is the decision. That was the decision making process behind running FFM Preg as manual rain instead of which right after I won or right after I lost, I can't fucking talk to you. Right after I lost, you joined the VC that I was in.
I joined the VC from my hotel room.
From your fucking hotel room. And I was like, you know, oh, I told you that manual rain was a bad idea, and then immediately left. And I'm not going to lie. I mean, I've told you this before. This is more telling this again now, more for the benefit of chat. That pissed me off enough that I was literally too fucking angry to sleep that night. Like, I hit a point where I thought I was over it. I was mostly, you know, distracted by other stuff. Then, like, as I was, like, literally after I had turned the lights off in my room, I lied down, remembered that, got angry again, and I was just laying there like, God fucking damn it, I am too angry to sleep right now.
Well.
But yeah, I made a lot of misplays there.
No, I mean, like, I agree with you that, like, ultimately, like, the Kingdra set was not the clincher. I still contend that it was bad for the matchup, but, like, I don't think it was the clincher. I don't think that, like, I don't think it was winning the game if it had set up successfully, but I also don't think it was, I also just don't think it was, like, I don't think it was the thing that lost you the game either.
The big thing that really lost me the game is that I kept setting up and then switching out of it.
Yeah.
I just kept fucking chickening out. The fact that, like, the fact that the boss immediately fucking died, like, did put me into panic mode. The fucking turn 1 kill, like, kinda fucked me up. I built the team for aggression and then did not play aggressively.
Yeah. Yeah. Are there any like builder decisions you want to talk about on like any of these like EV spreads? I mean, a lot of these are straightforward. This like Crustle's straightforward. I think EV wise, like these guys are all straightforward.
Yeah.
Actually, almost all of these are basically 252, 252. So never mind. The EVs are not interesting.
I think
we won't worry about those.
The weirdest thing was like I guess with I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing with that with the 248, 252, 8 on on the fucking Mr. Mime Galar.
Well, whatever it was, yeah, maybe just for some flavor, you know. I think it might have been a little speed creep thing, but
it might have been. I don't fucking remember.
It's 100 speed, and then
I know
it doesn't matter.
The Crustle set was literally just fucking reused from week 1.
Yeah. I mean, Crustle sets are pretty straightforward.
Who thing? Oh, wait. Oh. So, let's see. Other than that, the only other thing I can say is like, I'm pretty sure going Magnet instead of Eviolite on Electabuzz. I think that was Sauzels' idea.
I feel like when I was building with you, it was Specs for a bit, and then or something.
No, it was Eviolite.
Oh, it was Eviolite.
It was Eviolite.
There's some shit. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I can't remember very well who played, but yeah. Eviolite swapped to.
Because it was basically what kind of happened with the team building was like the first half of the team was built with you, and then the second half was built with Sauzels.
Yeah, and it's somewhere in the middle was your external benefactor.
Somewhere in the middle,
so
it was the why the fuck are you running this Kingdra from one of the mysterious benefactors.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Do you have any final thoughts?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, fuck it, I got nothing.
Alright. Thanks for your time. Good shit.
Good shit.
You have a fair game moment?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Fuck. This is tough because it just, I don't know. I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna be controversial to say it. I'm giving it to Kingdra.
He did his best. He did his best.
He did his best.
Alright. Alright. Let's move on. Let's get moving on now to, I think Bell Ribbon is next on our slate here. So, I only kind of caught this match. I built most of Bell's team, but I only kind of caught the match because I was at each episode. This is a recurring theme.
Bug Buzz immediately.
So, yeah,
does a million damage.
This first time. This is like the worst fucking stay-in I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why the fuck Belle stayed in here. It ruined. It might have ruined the entire game for her, to be honest. But she did stay in. I mean, the psychic did a decent number, but not decent enough to be worth it.
Yeah. Bug Buzz does 52.
I said worst stay in ever, comics book guy. Yeah, and then
in comes Tauros. Gets knocked off, loses leftovers.
Knocks off the leftovers.
In comes Clefairy.
Nightshade's on this.
Nightshade, Clefairy. Dude, Vikavolt's damage is so fat. Holy fuck.
Shadow Blade. Shadow Claw.
The dual blade just eliminates it.
Knockoff. No more Choice Band for you, Buster. And then another knockoff here.
I'm honestly surprised that that's Magnet and not, like, fucking Choice Specs. God, Vikavolt is so fucking strong.
145 fucking special attack.
Like,
the stay-in is... notable here. I don't
Toad Scroll
know.
gets eliminated from the game.
We too has been a chatter in some of our matches this week. Really funny character to me. I really like that this person named We Too has just showed up and just talking in our matches. And then stays in on the Shadow Sneak. And then...
This is a lot of, like, not great stay-ins from Bell.
A lot of switches that aren't happening, a lot of stay-ins that are happening, a lot of knockoff, but sticky hold. And then Earthpart is 95 to Marini.
Belle doesn't have anything she can do, so she just tries to recover.
And yeah, Musharna is at 7% because it stayed in, and then yeah, 6-0. So alright, let's bring Ribbon in here.
Hello.
Alright. So MFL 3 versus Bell, final. The finalist of final blasts. So let's talk about it. Where do you want to start?
I think just overall, we had a lot of trouble building against this team, and we went through a lot of iterations. I think you can tell from the name. I think we tried like 10 different Pokemon on this team.
Yeah.
It was just a very scary roster to build against. Stuff like Phalanx and Toadscroll and Berserker, but especially Miss Magius was our like biggest worry. So a lot of stuff on here is like just the fuck Miss Magius club. The first guy is Tauros. This was originally like the same like sub bulk up set we had, but we changed it to Intimidate Lefties to have something for Berserker. It's Jolly, just the speed tie with Toadscroll, and then it has just the two really strong stab moves, and then Earthquake from Mariani. And then bulk up. Bulk up seemed kind of greedy to me, but I thought if there was ever a chance I could click it, and Tauros would get way scarier. Then Doublade, it's Banded. Banded Shadow Sneak was like the first thing I thought of for Miss Magius. Originally we also had specs on Vikavolt, and our overall plan was like to pivot in really strong choice attackers and then clean up with Tauros. And we changed the specs on Vikavolt to Magnet because specs were kind of overly limiting, and Vikavolt doesn't need them, but it turns out that Band Doublade is just really, really strong. In fact, it's so strong that whenever I had it in against Clefairy in our test matches, it was usually better to click Shadow Claw than Ironhead, because Shadow Claw would usually kill also. It's Shadow Sneak for Miss Magius, Shadow Claw and Ironhead for really good stabs, and then Close Combat just for smacking stuff. Close Combat's also kind of an artifact of an older version of the team where we had Future Sight Mr. Rhyme. Doublade's really good at clicking Close Combat because the only thing it wants to switch into a Close Combat and Future Sight is Musharna, and it doesn't want to switch into a Shadow Claw. But even after we removed Rhyme, we just kept it because it's a very good button to click. Then this guy, it's Magnet with Thunderbolt, which is just a big dumb electric button. Volt Switch is a big dumb electric button that can let you reposition. Bug Buzz is a big dumb bug button, and then Roost is to stay healthy. Like I said, this was originally Specs, and Specs Vikavolt is crazy. It gets to like, I think 640 special attack. And it gets crazy numbers. but we realized we didn't need it to be that strong. It was kind of overkill, and being locked into one move could be kind of working to our detriment, so we changed it to Magnet. Because electric type damage was very good into this team, because Toadscruel and Guzzlord are both weak to bug. And also, I want to say something about the speed EVs on Vikavolt and Doublade. Originally, they both had the very same convoluted speed benchmark, but I raised Vikavolt by a couple points just to get past 4-speed Marini. Doublade is very convoluted and kind of arbitrary. We wanted it to be 1 point faster than a Vespiquen who was 1 point faster than a Vikavolt who was 1 point faster than a Guzzlord with 4 speed.
Fucking awesome.
Then there's the Crow. It's Defog, U-turn, Brave Bird, Roost. No dark move, but it doesn't actually.
It was buffing the shit out of Pursuit.
Yeah. It's got enough attack to one-hit KO. Okay, I also need to talk about Miss Magius' stats, because a lot of times when we were doing calcs, we were assuming like max speed, max special attack Miss Magius. But we realized it doesn't need to run max speed to get the jump on everything. It can move like 40 points into bulk. And if it does that, then suddenly a lot of moves that were doing like 100.5% are suddenly doing like 90%, so we kind of freaked out about that. So this 76 attack is enough to get the 1 KO with Brave Bird on Miss Magius, and then the rest into special bulk. Defog for removal, U-turn for pivoting, Roost for staying healthy. And then the shield.
Yeah.
I want to tell you about the saga of Ability Shield.
Okay.
We were kind of like spitballing ideas at like the beginning of team building, and one of us said Ability Shield Honchcrow, and WAFFLOES loved that.
Of course.
But we thought no. I thought like no, it's a gimmick. And then during test battles, it turns out it's really hard to switch into Spore. And we didn't want to bring Shiinotic. We thought it wasn't that great here. So WAFFLOES convinced me to bring back Ability Shield Honchcrow. And then I realized, wait, Safety Goggles does like the same thing but is better. But then WAFFLOES convinced me again, because for one thing, Ability Shield doesn't have a special text box when it activates. It just says Insomnia activated. And also, they convinced me to run this for Hypnosis Musharna. Which I guess was as good of a justification as any. Then Perugly. This was another thing specifically for Miss Magius. It outspeeds Miss Magius and hits really hard. And it's also got Fake Out U-turn, which I love. I'm a longtime fan of Mienfoo, so I love doing that. And then Body Slam is just good stab that can spread paralysis. Perugly is not that bulky even with an AV, but it can take a couple hits, and alongside Thick Fat, it can kind of switch into Breakson, who was another thing we were worried about. And then Gastrodon. We had Gastrodon on our team, and then we decided to kind of drop it because we thought Berserker is probably going to run Seed Bomb. Then we decided to add it back. And we had Sticky Hold Rindo Berry. And I made it kind of offensive with enough special attack to one-hit KO Berserker with Earth Power. And then put the rest into physical defense. And then Scald Recovery on. Scald is just a good button, recovers for staying healthy, and Yawn is very strong. Originally this was like, I think like bold, like 4 defense EVs or something, and then I saw a little button on the team bullet that said, do you want to optimize your EVs? And I clicked it. I didn't know that Shitmons did that. That's a very cool feature. Yeah, those are my guys.
All right, awesome. You have any? You have a favorite guy, Morgan?
Vikavolt. I think
yeah.
Vikavolt hit like such a fucking truck. I'm still like, the fact that it's fucking magnet and not like choice specs is still like, oh my god, this dude is built fucking different.
Help. All right. All right. Good shit. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Sorry. All right. Okay.
I have a feeling we're about to witness an interrogation.
Belly humiliation ceremony.
I'm about to witness a crash out. No. Should have brought Brixton. I should have brought Brixton.
Yeah, that definitely would have done it.
That was mentioned. That was mentioned, and I was like, I felt a little vindicated because, like, again, like I end up being a little hands off with this stuff. I kind of don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of you know, wandering into this jungle alone, a little bit. Well, not alone, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I did have the thought, like, a day after the match, like, oh fuck, I should have brought breaks in. That would have been really good, because I wanted to press a fire button so fucking bad, and I didn't have any other than on Miss Magius, which I couldn't really bring out because I was too fucking scared of
a pursuit that didn't exist.
Of a pursuit that didn't exist, which is the craziest part. If I had, like, of all the bad switches I made and stay-ins, like, if I had just brought out Miss Magius, like, during, like, some bad moments, like, this probably could have gone a lot differently.
Yeah, so...
But I didn't know.
Yeah.
I really didn't know. There was a point where I probably should have figured that out, and I didn't, so that is definitely still on me. But everything else here, like, I don't know, like, it was just a weird fucking, this permutation of my guys versus Ribbon's guys was, it was just weird. A lot of weird fucking type matchups all around, and I was just like, yeah, sure, this guy, or maybe this guy, and like, yeah, like I don't know why I kept in Musharna, really. That was, like, you're right, like, I don't know why I did that. No good excuse for that. I was pretty happy about the 99%.
That's better than 100, I guess.
It was really funny, is the thing.
So
undoubtedly fucking hilarious. But yeah, everything else was a nightmare.
I'm gonna start talking about the team building process here. Let me double check my notes as well. So yeah. Musharna is...
I basically have nothing else left, so you can kick me if you want.
Nope, I'm not kicking you. You're sitting right here.
Why? Okay.
Yeah, Musharna, like, I noticed that Calm Mind Musharna matched up really well against everything that wasn't a blade. And I even found that with this much bulk, Calm Mind Musharna was actually able to pretty sufficiently, like, 1v1 like Doublade if needed, if Doublade was chipped and just needed to get hit with like one psychic or whatever. And so I went with Calm Mind Musharna. And of course, yeah, Vikavolt also is a bad matchup. If it had CMs up, then it's different. But yeah, without CMs, it's not gonna do anything to Vikavolt. with this much bulk, also, it would survive a It would survive a Night Slash. It would comfortably survive a Night Slash from like Choice Band Conch Crow and Oko after Stealth Rock with Moonblast. Even with even without +1, and at +1 it would always Oko. Which makes Conch Crow even more like not that scary. Like it makes the pursuit even less like scary overall, but whatever. Anyways, but yeah, like Musharna didn't get to do anything. Cries. Berserker, the general idea was basically like that the kind of trio of like stab trio of or not stab trio, but the trio of Ironhead, Knockoff, and Seed Bomb would really heavily threaten like Shinotic, Dubblade, and Gastrodon respectively. I prepped for Rindoberry Gastrodon. I figured that it would be coming, but even without like even without even if it was Rindoberry, with 200 with that 252 adamant, the Seed Bomb would have been a 2-hit KO. So it was a pretty like not a guaranteed 2-hit KO, but a likely 2-hit KO, which made it make sense. And the last move was Stealth Rock because Stealth Rock is a pretty good move. Marini was here because it's the only fucking thing that does anything against Paldean Tauros Blaze Breed. Surf was chosen because Paldean Tauros can't get fucking skull burned anyways, and this threatened a 2-hit KO against it. And then it just had generically good moves. It was just max bolt because like it needed to be if it was like if it was to be able to recover off earthquakes.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Where am I? I gotta get out of here. Oh. Oh. Help me. Help me. Bruh. Whoa. Where am I? And there goes the music. Dude. YouTube, you have no idea how comical this is. Part of my chair just broke.
Oh, okay. Yay.
Ugh.
Bye.
Fuck.
Ugh. My stream
Fuck.
is still down.
Fuck.
Part of my chair just broke too. Like this is a fucking cartoon moment right now. Oh, we're back online. We're back on Twitch. Can I get back in the
Yay.
hyperbeam? I'm back in the hyperbeam.
Woohoo.
Well, whatever you just said for the past 3 minutes, it did not get broadcast to twitch.tv.
I think we realized pretty quickly.
Did Marini stuff get broadcast to twitch.tv? Because that's where I left off. Or no, I left off at Clefairy, but...
Part of the Marini stuff got captured.
Okay.
I figured out why
Well,
it had
Marini's
surf.
pretty... Yeah, Marini... Okay, so it was Surf instead of Scald, because you can't burn Tauros anyways. And then it was, just generically good moves, and then, Surf prevented bulk up variants from setting up because of the aforementioned to a KO threat, and this amount of bulk let it, recover off earthquakes from, +0 Tauros. That's about it. It has generically good moves. Knock off, recover, toxic are good moves. Okay.
Okay.
Clefairy... So yeah, Clefairy was the response to Hitmonchan, who I was 9,000% sure was coming, because it was literally keeping me awake at night trying to think about how to fucking do anything about it. Because I was so sure that fighting move plus fighting move plus knockoff plus poison jab plus earthquake would just completely fuck up Bell's entire shit and just ruin everything. But that not only did that set not come, Hitmonchan didn't come at all. So that was pretty awkward. But yeah, that's the reason why this thing is fucking counter. Otherwise, it's teleport to hopefully kind of just bring something in safely against something it can set up on, and it's Nightshade because it is a button that does good chip against nearly everything, and most notably unlike Moonblast, Doubleblade can't come in on it for free. It does meaningful chip to Doubleblade, which actually did happen. This is Miss Magius. This is Assault Vest, Miss Magius. We went with the Assault Vest. I went with the Assault Vest because it could come in on Vikavolt repeatedly and take its attacks, and then weaken it with Mystical Fires to keep it from doing too much damage, and also obviously hitting it with a super effective move. And it never switched into a Vikavolt move. So its purpose didn't really get used. Shadow Ball Psychic Noise. Psychic Noise was to smack, I believe, I believe
No.
I think it might have been for Hitmonchan. It doesn't really matter either way. And yeah, Toad Scroll here was just kind of fulfilling the obligatory purpose of spin and also Leaf Storm. Leaf Storm also did like the Rhino. It was a one-hit KO. Or no, it was a two-hit KO even with Rhino Berry, and it was a one-hit KO without Rhino Berry. And knock and spin and Earth Power. And yeah, that's basically the team. I don't really think it's my best work ever. Like, I don't think it's the best team ever. I honestly think I have a lot of flaws, but it didn't deserve to get it didn't deserve to get played like that. So, well,
Ollie.
Yeah, we're gonna be killing her soon. But not yet. So she can.
Oh, okay.
She can go do something for a while, I guess. She can play on the computer for a bit.
Thank God.
Anyways,
yeah, computer. Oh, yay.
Yeah. Thanks for your time, Paul. All right. So that's that one down. Now let's see what do we have? Just what do we have left? So we have like, I think it's probably high time we do me and Bowser. I think it's just me, Bowser, Mike, Diana, and Ray Comona left.
Wait, I didn't do the favorite on Bell's team.
Oh crap. Oh yeah, sorry. What was your favorite guy on Bell's team? Was it Musharna for heroically living at 1%?
Yeah, you know me well.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think let's do me and Bowser. We got Bowser here in the audience, so let's do me and Bowser. So this is we've had this fucking tab open for some time now. This is important. Our friend Invo is there, so me and Bowser, we played this match IRL. That's in real life. We were in the forest, surrounded by the trees, by the arboreal nature, and you can see me on the laptop, Bowser on the phone. Had some great photographs, black and white photographs. Hazel's game got shown already. It was the first one we showed. And Faye, yeah, we haven't done yours. I forgot, sorry. I wasn't counting right. I'm sorry. So here's, yeah, and so yeah, it's cool photography. I think this pick, especially, this goes hard. This one's fucking tough. So I just wanted to show that off. Thank you to Inva. Was my roommate at this event. Got second place in Sailor Moon. One of my goats. Shouts out. Thank you for the photography in the forest. Yes. Okay. But now it is time to be listening to my theme song. So let's get this going. Fuck. So I lead off with Dragon.
Yeah, it's
and
Dragon versus Spider.
And full para as well. And then HK Lariat here comes in on the Scald. Water absorbs it and puts up a Desub. Another full para, which is pretty brutal. But she gets the bulk up.
Missed Polyrath.
Some nice chip on Claydol here.
That fucking Claydol I hate.
Just sub him back up. This probably should have been a Drain Punch, to be honest, but to call out the Helios, but it is what it is. But
Big
that was a
knockoff.
call out.
Big
knockoff.
fucking knock.
And
Playdol is
Psychic don't do
faster.
that much.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a fast fucking Playdol. Yeah. Switching, switching around, getting those rocks up. Rock Tomb on the Orthworm this time, getting revenge, but he's been glared. And my Fire Punch does very little. So it is time to return to Poliwrath, and I get another fortuitous full para. Put up some subs, get another full para. Yup, I'm a cheeser.
The crit body press. Drain Punch doing a fat amount of damage. But Body Press is also doing a fat amount of damage. Two warriors locked in an eternal conflict. Oh,
Another full
never
para.
mind. These full paras have been brutal.
Get greedy, I try to put up another sub. Yeah, I've been fishing them with the subs. Iron Tail for some reason comes out.
Oh, fuck, no!
But
My
I'm there
connection!
again. Just grab the Drain Punch.
My connection!
Fuck!
Dude.
Let me know when. Just tell me when.
I got disconnected from Twitch. Dude, what is going on with my internet tonight? Well, I'm back online, so I guess it's fine. Hello? I said it's fine.
Sorry, I typed something. But yeah, let's go back a couple turns just to make sure. So yeah, just still in this Orthworm 1v1. Gets down to low health. Iron Tails for some reason. I try to put up a sub, fish ring for another full para, doesn't work. And I just go in for the kill. And we too says Poliwrath, go. Helios comes in and scares out Poliwrath. Clicks the Hyper Voice. And then Volt switches out, gets a crit too, which is a little nasty, but manageable. I get up a layer here. Webs go up, but I'm not too concerned. I put up my sub. And I just Drain Punch. And I just Drain Punch again.
And Drain? I'm here to announce
I
that
Drain
we're
Punch
draining.
once more. Helios comes in, and I bring in Rotom, I bring in Coconut here. Take that Thunderbolt, but I know the Dark Pulse is coming, so I just bring in Poliwrath really quickly. But then I sack it because I'm like, actually, Poliwrath doesn't really do anything anymore. Now here's Backdash to not kill with Giga Drain, which I thought it would kill, but it didn't. Oh, whatever. It's Dragon time now.
Dragon, fucking Dragon.
Clean it up. I decided to glare the monkey and then I let Dragon die as well. I could have been playing for differential a little more, but I decided that safer was better, more guaranteed win. And then, yeah, now Araquanid coming in, taking those spikes and stealth rocks, and just gonna die to the discharge. So yeah, and then we two asks where they can join our drink. Unfortunately, too. So let me talk about this team. I worked on this for some time because I knew it was gonna be happening like live, and so I didn't want to fuck it up. Let me pull up my notes here. Yeah, so yeah. Charizard was originally supposed to be kind of an important like offensive centerpiece on this team. Bowser only has 2 fire resists, both of which are kind of frail. And then Bowser's flying resists are either weak to fire, or in the case of Heliolisk, they're pseudo weak to fire. Heliolisk has dry skin, so kind of conditionally weak to fire. Substitute was supposed to allow Charizard to take advantage of predicted switch-ins to like Heliolisk and other bad matchups, and scout potential rock coverage and fish for rock move misses. Also could manipulate itself down to Brit and Blaze range with Sub plus Roost. Roost lets it put up more substitutes and just have generally more longevity. 216 Timid makes it faster than 252 Modest Heliolisk and 252 Timid Silvally. So, yeah. Polyrath here. I thought, Polyrath kind of causes major headaches for Araquanid. It's a water immunity and a bug resist. And it so it can pretty safely always come in and put up a substitute or click bulk up, or both. The same kind of goes for Orthworm, who also has no real good way to threaten Polyrath behind a substitute, other than, of course, post-coil bulk up, clearly, or post-coil body press, clearly. Polyrath can also fairly comfortably set up on a Claydol with no psychic move, Birder, and Samurott. And I think it's 1v1ing of Samurott, and it's 1v1ing of Birder, or it's 1v1ing of Claydol even with a psychic move. Well, not 1v1ing, but it took a psychic move comfortably, even though it did have a psychic move, so... Yeah, Polyrath was cooking this game for sure. Drotagon, so my notes here are for a different earlier version of Drotagon I had. You see, originally I was going to be Moldbreaker Earthquake for Orthworm. I changed my mind and I decided to be Sheer Force Fire Punch Crunch instead. Because I really wanted something that threatened Claydol more directly. And Sheer Force Fire Punch is about as strong as Moldbreaker Earthquake. Stealth Rock and Glare are bog standard and kind of like obvious Drud moves. Like if a Drud didn't have those moves, it would be weird. 44 speed. I don't remember exactly what the benchmark was for 44 speed, but it made it like outspeed some stuff while paralyzed that I thought was useful or important. And then 16 Adamant was for like those Fire Punch and Crunch benchmarks, and I don't fucking remember what this 80 defense and 116 special defense was for. It was probably some semi-arbitrary benchmark that I decided was cool, and now the Drotagon has 5 EVs, and we are all thankful for that, aren't we? Clink Clang never came out of his fucking Pokeball, kind of like Charizard. So that's cool. Basically, the idea here was that it has a weirdly good matchup, because even though there's a lot of steel resists, there's not really any contact punishes, and Shift Gear outruns every Scarfer, including Heliolisk. +1 Gear Grinds hurt even most of the resists. Wild Charge destroys a Rockwanid. Volt Switch gets Clink Clang out of the way of Orthworm, which is kind of the one truly bad matchup. And 188 speed is all it needs to outrun every possible Scarfer at +2. While also unboosted outrunning Max Speed Samurai and below. Probably would have been cool if it came out of the Pokeball. Roselia, combination Spike Setter, Status Absorber, and Heliolisk check. Helios needs Hyper Voice here to threaten Roselia at all, and still loses the 1v1 to a healthy Roselia. Of course, my Roselia was not healthy. Sad day. I thought Hyper Voice was unlikely, as Heliolisk needs to fit Electric Stab, Dark Pulse for Rotom, and probably Sturf. Bowser's roster is almost entirely grounded, with the exception of Claydol and the low-tier Volibye, so I thought Spikes had a good matchup. Giga Drain here is a stab that keeps Roselia healthy. Sludge Bomb juices its odds in the Heliolisk 1v1 and smacks Wigglytuff and Meganium. Aromatherapy is here in case Heliolisk is Glare and decides to get real annoying. 104 defense was somewhat arbitrarily chosen to avoid a 2-hit KO from Savali multi-attack, and the rest was poured into HP and special defense. And then Rotom here. So Rotom is a defogger choice this time because it has excellent matchups against primary setters Orthworm and Claydol. Shadow Ball is necessary as a stab move that threatens Claydol, while Discharge is chosen as the electric move to spread paralysis and help cover a Rockwanid. Parting Shot is the pivot move of choice to keep momentum against Claydol switch-ins and weaken threats. 88 Timid makes it faster than Samurott, while 116 special attack threatens a potential 2-hit KO on Claydol with Shadow Ball. The remaining investment is Interpol. So that is all of my... That is all of my guys. That is all of the stuff about them that I have written down in my notes.
Sienna took advantage of the fact that the other matches were short to make this one long.
This wasn't that long. I had it timed. That was only like 6 minutes. That was like normal time.
Dude, am I crazy? The stream got back up like fucking 22 minutes ago. And we were only talking about your match.
I don't know. I mean, I might have...
It's either you took too long doing this, or the match took too long. It's one or the other. Because the stream has been up for 22 minutes. Something happened.
I mean, I might have zoned out for a little bit while you were already live and wasted a little bit of time. I'm not sure, but... I mean, I had the timer running while I was talking. I've had a 7-minute timer for everybody. I haven't been letting anybody run, like, more than, like, a minute over. Anyways, I still have, like, a minute on my timer. Well, I paused it, but that's because I finished. I had a minute left. Anyways, that's my guys. Do you have a favorite guy?
It's Polygraph.
Yeah. Okay.
It was backup doing Bell. Dude, I think, like, the time just, like, slowed for me because I was trying to fix my chair, which I did.
Yeah, it went back up during Bell, like, first, and then I think maybe when it went down during my match, it didn't, like, count as a full downtime for some reason. I think that must be it.
Maybe
Twitch didn't, like, count it as a full downtime. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, the match was, like, a little long compared to most of the matches today, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Polyrath, I mean, makes sense. Polyrath fucking cooked. But let's get Browser in here. Let's get the Bowser perspective. Let's get the...
Yo.
Yo.
What a match. I got completely washed by Polyrath, and it wasn't even close. I think you mentioned this to me in person, but if you haven't said it already on stream, my Araquanid was like the worst Araquanid to encounter Polyrath.
Pretty much.
Like, specifically your Polyrath, I couldn't touch you behind sub whatsoever, and even if I got webs up, I was just so far behind. Polyrath could just get set up and start doing his thing.
Yeah.
But the rest of the team was kind of chilling.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing with this. I think I mentioned Araquanid a little bit. Scald just for a burn move. Good to spread status, good to deal damage. Endure Endeavor, honestly, I think I should have been a little bit more wary of things like Drudagon.
Yeah.
Because that would have just like, shit, I would have lost to Drudagon. But I don't think the sack would have been that bad if I like sort of did that into rough skin. But I think that was my least thought out set because I just wanted to get a sticky web up. And I didn't really think much farther than that. And I'm like, oh, here's a set that would work well. I think the same, to a lesser degree, kind of goes for Samurott. Samurott, I think, was just like an amalgamation of like good moves. Ice Beam's really good coverage into Drud and Roselia. Water attacks, obviously, good into Zard, good for neutral damage. Notably, I did not run any coverage to even like touch Polyrath. So definitely a little bit weak. Was hoping to just sort of like tank stuff from things like Zard, Whimsicott, Rotom, and just kind of smack things back a little bit harder. Has a decent enough matchup into Marowak as well. Sort of working in backwards order. Simisear was just kind of the fast Pokemon that hit Charizard with a super effective move. But you were definitely trying to plan around that, so it makes a lot of sense. Shame it never came out, as you mentioned. Flare Blitz is good neutral coverage, especially into like Whimsicott, Klang in particular, Roselia. And it's just like the big button and knockoff and Toxic. Toxic I ran on this just so I can like catch stuff because it's already good into like Roselia and Klang. And I don't think Grimer was going to come in this matchup anyway. So it was like a good middle ground option, especially for stuff that was already knocked off. From there, I think Heliolisk was pretty, I would say, standard. I ran enough speed to outspeed Charizard, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
109 speed isn't terrible. Initially I thought you were going to go Sun, so I was going to try and go like counter Sun. Because I'm running Solar Power instead of Dry Skin, which admittedly, in retrospect, I feel like that would have had a harder time against like a Liquidation Polyrath. Like, I can't really switch in, and maybe also Relicanth as well. But I was thinking, okay, it would be really funny if I could do some big damage, but I don't want to run like a choice item or a life orb. And then one of my other colleagues who have been popping into a couple of my matches were like, hey, you should try Wise Glasses. That's an item that exists. And I'm like, they turned Expert Belt? Not Expert Belt. Muscle Band.
Yeah.
Is that the item? That like boosts your attack by 1.1?
Yeah, it's the special version of Muscle Band.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't know this item existed until then, and I'm like, damn, this is, you know, even if I don't have Life Orb, I'm not taking, like, almost, if not a quarter of damage in recoil, like, every turn. Because of Life Orb Solar Power. So I just wanted something that hit hard. Obviously, good stab in Hyper Voice Thunderbolt. Volt Switch is there to get out. Dark Pulse is there for the Rotom matchup. because it otherwise kind of blanks. You know, it's good to throw somewhere in the middle. The Psychic is good stab, and also Scorching Sands obligatory burn.
Yeah.
Rapidspin Stealth Rock is there just to be a hazard mon. Playdoll is a really good hazard mon. In general, I'm thinking, okay, I could definitely just like maintain rocks, spin if I need to. You also had Roselia with Spike.
Yeah.
So, uh-oh. Stream dying again.
Fucking hell.
It's okay. Okay, I'll hold on my goat because I haven't picked, or I haven't mentioned my pick of the week yet. Wait, hold on. While y'all are fixing stream, I'm looking in the spreadsheet, and I don't think you got my favorite guy from last week. All right. Feel free to let me know where it cut off. Fair enough. Yeah, no worries. No worries. No, you're all good. I totally don't blame you. Your ISP hates. No, you're all good. You're all good.
Yeah,
Internet sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? And you know who I'm proud of for staying in there? My goat Orthworm. I think this might be the same 4 moves from week 1. Or at least some sort of combination of like 3 of them at least.
I think it was like Stealth Rock instead of Rock.
And I was fucking muted? Dude, fuck all life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into heavy drinking.
Drop rocks, freed up a move slot, could run a ton of attacks. I had Rock Tomb and Speed EVs in particular so that I could outspeed max speed Zard after 1 Rock Tomb, and then revenge it from there, or at least scare it out, and then something else comes in on a speed drop. Coil is good. Coil is great. It's such a cool move, especially because Orthworm has so many inaccurate attacks. It obviously has synergy with Iron Tail to just do like a ton of good neutral stab damage. And Body Press is there, I believe, for the just to be a little bit better into Relicanth, but also be not totally terrible into Raticate in case that showed up. And it's also just like good neutral coverage over Earthquake.
Yeah,
like,
it did kind of save you against. It did kind of save you against Polyrath.
I'm so happy. Orthworm is my favorite guy. Or gal in this case. No, it's crap. What did I name Orthworm after? Shit, I forgot. Oh no, I named it after a move from Nero from Melty Blood, because he has like all the worms and whatnot. But yeah, shoutouts to Earthworm, my favorite. Put up a good fight, but Polyrath kind of just took the game from, I want to say, somewhere around turn 10, and it kind of just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
It's all good. Sneak peek of week 3, I'm doing alright.
Alright. Yeah, but yeah. Any like final thoughts, or I think that about covers it.
That was a pretty. I'll just say about the game. It was really nice to go out in the middle of the forest. We were right next to this little, I want to say, shaded area.
Yeah.
But it was really nice. There were a couple of benches.
It was a beautiful day out.
We had a photographer on site. It was fantastic. we had a fantastic weekend after that, but that was a great way to kick things
particularly unique experience. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, much appreciated for having me. And
yeah,
I'm going.
Good shit.
I'm going Northworm this week.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Now, what's your favorite guide? That's the important. That's the truly important thing. It is also Northworm, yes. Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, Northworm. The worm kept things together. Yeah, you're cutting out a bit too. Like 3. 2 or 3. Let me count. Let me make sure. So we have Mike, Diana, Ray, Comona, Faye, Jade left. So
I got fucking muted again! I'm going to lose my mind. What is happening? I'm being tortured by devils right now. There are 1,000 devils circling around in my room right now, trying to do everything they can to make this stream a fucking disaster. What is happening? I'm in hell.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
They perfectly figured out that, like, the one way to tick me off, like, the number one way, if anybody ever wants to figure out how to make Morgan really bad, it's fucking jostle my internet while I'm in the middle of an important stream. Like, this can't, literally, you know the one guy in the YouTube poop who goes, this can't wait a week? It literally can't wait a week. We have to do this now. Fuck. Who is favorite guy? It was Orth.
Okay.
Dude, Faye... Sorry, Faye. It's not your fault that I'm mad, but you need to open your ears a little bit.
Was muted. You were... I think you might have been muted at the time.
Okay, you also repeated... Oh, yeah, it's Orthworm, though.
So it's fair.
You repeated it.
And Faye's not in the stage. Faye's only on stream right now.
So, you literally said, "Oh, it's oh yeah, it's also Orthworm."
Fair enough.
I'm gonna lose my mind. My fucking stream is buffering, so I can't even like say anything. I can't do anything. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. The internet's gonna go down for a sec, but I'm gonna try something.
The agenda for the
YouTube, I'm so fucking mad right now. I'm gonna have to reset Discord too. my god, it's still at 0 bitrate. What is happening? Why? These internet problems are genuinely giving me a stress headache. I am mad. I'm fucking pissed. And Discord says I'm behind too, so that's really cool. Even when my stream is normal, my fucking Discord is shit. Oh no, here it goes. OBS is joining it now. It's dropping frames. Fucking hell, dude.
Well, are we... Let me know when we're safe to continue. If
we might be okay. I'm keeping an eye on OBS. It might be okay. Discord still says I'm, like, lagging, though. Am I really delayed on Discord? Okay, that didn't even garner a response. Jesus Christ, dude.
No, sorry, I heard that. I just zoned out when you said it. I apologies.
Well, Joan says I'm not delayed. I guess I'm fine. I think we should do Mike's match next. Because Mike says he'd prefer to go sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we'll do Mike's. I already had it open, so yeah. This and this Luigi College.
Luigi College. Oh my god, it immediately started again. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Let's see this. I was going to the airport when I was watching the game. Alright. Or no, Mike lost this. Fuck. I got mixed. You got a little bit of your theme in there. I genuinely just misread the sheet. Is what happened. I just genuinely, my eyes glazed over and I...
Well, it worked anyways because my internet died for a second again, so I didn't even see any of the match.
Okay. Oh.
Pain. Lots of pain. Smiling through it all. Anyways, here's the Kraken. This is what you've all been waiting for. It's the Kraken.
It's the Kraken.
Okay, Shift-Re lead into Mr. Mime. Fake out Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime starts
Who
setting
is a
up
woman.
Reflect.
In
comes Regigigas. Takes
Regigigas.
explosion like nobody's business. Oh my god, it's happening again.
Sleep talk. Immediately think Haunter.
Yeah, I just missed a bunch of turns. Dude. You know what the worst part is? I think I know exactly why this is happening, and I can't fucking say anything about it or do anything about it, and it's actually making me so fucking mad. I'm sorry to everyone in chat that this is like a fucking disaster right now. I don't know why well, I'm pretty sure I know why this is happening, and there's nothing I can do about it. I have literally no control over this situation. There's nothing I can do. Honestly, just start it at the beginning. Just start it at the beginning. Just so it's easier on the VOD. Okay. Shift tree, Mr. Mime. Shift tree, fake out. Mr. Mime flinches, and she's a woman. Sets up Reflect. Shift tree sets up Tailwind to get the Wind Rider going. Regigigas, he gets exploded on. He doesn't really give a fuck, though. In comes Rampardos. Rampardos goes for Rock Slide, trying to flinch. Regigigas goes for Rest. Assuming it's Rest talk right now. Yup! And Knockoff insta-kills Haunter.
Yeah.
Rampardos comes in, crunches Regigigas. Regigigas calls for a rest, but he's already snoozing. He's already snoozing.
Sleep talks one turn too many. Has to dip.
Yeah, Diana forgets how rest works. It happens to the best of us. Rampardo's Ice Beam is crazy. That's insanity. What the hell?
The sheer force boosted Ice Beam.
And in comes the Kraken.
Male. There's me arriving at the airport. I watched most of this battle while in line for TSA.
Grapploct goes for Circle Throw, brings Silvally back in, saying, you're not going anywhere. Circle throws Silvally, in comes Rampardos. Rampardos tries to get the flinch with Rock Slide, fails though. Rampardos is Octo-locked.
Ice Beam actually doing 30, actually doing quite a bit, but Octo-lock, too powerful. Mach Punch.
The Kraken is going crazy right now. Gets hit by a fat multi-attack, goes for Circle Throw again. In comes Sceptile. Gets hit with a fat Mach Punch.
Acrobatics,
survives acrobatics and kills Sceptile. What is happening? Cool guy goes for the ice shark. Doesn't kill. Doesn't kill. Keep in mind, Grapploct is doing this the whole time. It's had Parting Shot on it, and it dodges Fire Fang. It dodges Fire Fang. What the fuck did I just watch? You just saw the Kraken was literally that whole time not at full power. Holy shit.
That's the fucking Kraken, dude. He's him. He's fucking him, dude.
That was insane. I'm really glad my internet behaved for that, because that was insane.
It was truly insane. Yeah, like Your stream title is not lying. Grapploct is a playable character. Let's be real. It's fucking Grapploct, dude.
It's fucking Grapploct.
It's fucking Grapploct, parentheses auditory.
I have not seen this match, but sometimes I do spoil myself on the kills just because I want an idea of what I should name the stream. And when I saw Grapploct's kills, I knew it had to be him.
Yeah.
Grapploct really is the man of the hour.
Fucking crazy. The things they lived is just insane. Yeah. Let's peep in with Mike. Let's talk to Mike about this set of guys. This set of warriors.
Hello. So as you can clearly see, I really was not ready for the Mandate of Heaven build.
The Kraken kind of...
Like, just the final insult of the Fire Fang missing. That was all I needed to know, that like, God was tipping the scales for that boy.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all because he's male.
Clearly. Alright, so my team, I did not build well, and I will tell you why. Initially, I was just looking at what Diana brought versus, I think it was you, Sienna, and I was kind of like starting to build around that, so I was expecting like Overquill coming out as the first Mon. And I thought of the funny idea of like, oh, what if Shiftry was just a complete like suicide lead, and then Rampardos with sheer force and life orb could come in and sweep everything. And then I saw like a recommended build that had Ice Beam on it, and I was like, there's no way that'll work. And then I checked the calcs against Torterra, and I was like, oh my god, it'll work. However, that all fell apart the moment that I don't know if I saw it on the like on the replay of your guys' fight or the team build afterwards, that I saw Strength Sap on Corsola Galar. And then I went into panic mode and like designed 3 Pokemon on my team just to try and deal with it.
Yeah.
So like for instance, the Sceptile was a very last second addition, where I was like, oh, so Sunny Day will give like a speed boost. Oh, if I do that, I can give myself the both special and regular attack, and then I won't be burdened by Strength Sap. And then Sneasel for so Solar Blade and Solar Beam, and then Acrobatics for dealing with other stuff that I needed to. Like Grapploct, however, that did not work. Sneasel was supposed to be kind of just another answer to Corsola, as well as just a general, like, he's a fast guy, he's a cool guy, knockoff Ice Shard. Nothing really big there. Haunter, I was really hoping would turn out better than it did. My whole point of switching it in was I thought like, oh, I'm expecting a normal type move like Double Edge to come out instead of, you know, Sleep Talk knockoff. And I was thinking, okay, it's fast, so I can give it Taunt, Psychic and Shadow Ball so we can deal with most things on the team, and then Trick as a fun little move to give something Black Sludge.
Yeah.
Sadly, the Haunter did not haunt at all, and haunted me by dying so very quickly. And then, let's see, for Silverleaf fighting, you know, multi-attack, okay, good fighting, Shadow Claw in case Corsola switched in. Parting Shot was just to be able to pivot if I needed to. And then I'm forgetting exactly why I brought Fire Fang. There were probably a few Mons that I was trying to just be ready for. I think definitely Torterra. Oh, but I think also like the Volbeat and the Butterfree, because I didn't think it would do huge damage against them. And then last one is just Rampardos, which I gave it Trailblaze because I was so certain something like some water mon would come, even though realistically I guess it made sense that none did. Ice Beam for Torterra, Rock Slide for Stab that is not Head Smash, so I didn't lose half my health, and then Crunch in order to deal with things like Mr. Mime and Corsola. So that's basically just the gist of the team, which was put together half in a panic.
Yeah, it happens.
Strength Sap has done a number on me. That left me scarred for life.
It's a fucking evil move, man.
It's one thing that it lowers the attack and like you get health back. That's fine, but the fact that it's like, oh, you get as much health back as the enemy's like attack stat, and I'm just like,
yeah.
Oh, it's just healing almost completely. Oh.
Yeah.
I will say at the very least, I'm very happy that Rampardos, who is one of my favorite little Shitmons, managed to do some stuff, as well as just the Ice Beam tech is so fun.
The Ice Beam was sick. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for your time. Good shit.
Yeet.
You have a favorite?
Yeah, I feel like this one's kind of also obvious, but it's Rampardos. Yeah. We got a lot of, like, very obvious picks. A lot of people have just had, like, very obvious standout Mons
just
this
clear,
week.
Clear MVPs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, now let's give Diana's team a little look-see here, a little chat about it. Torterra's doing this fucking, this Rock Blast Bullet Seed Dice thing. Just Iron Defense, which is kind of funny. I think was that on the previous team too? Was that like, were they both? Yeah, so that's the same set. Yeah. So like the Torterra and the Regigigas are the same. The rest of the team's different.
Why was the first team named We Are Charlie Kirk?
Oh.
We carry the flame.
Yeah. Mike puts on chat, but yeah, Cyadome is a really good name for the paste. Yeah, Geen Piece here. I have no idea what these EVs are for. They're probably actually. Oh, the EVs are copy based, so they were for something, but it did remember to be Curse Body this time, so it is Curse Body. Then yeah, it's Whirlpool, Strength Sep, Stealth Rock, Nightshade. Pretty funny. So I guess it's just Whirlpool and some Wisp. It's kind of funny. Yeah. And then Grapploct here, yes. Circle Throw, Octolock, Mach Punch, Knockoff. Actually, oh shit, that's also, it's not the same because it's Impish instead of Jolly, and it's that's the only change. And also, it was female before, but now it's male, and it's named male as well. But yeah, Grapploct cooked on that clearly. Then yeah, we have the Drampa, who didn't do that much stuff. And then yeah, this Scarf Reflect Mime, which is really funny. Why the fuck was it Psybeam? I guess, I don't know. I guess Diana just clicked on Psybeam. It might have been an accident, to be honest. But we'll never know. Sad. Anyways, I know what your favorite guy is, so I'm not gonna entertain that.
And by the way, it's fucking Grapploct.
Okay. Okay, let's do Ray Comona. And then let's do Faye Jade. Ray Comona. That was my parody. And, yeah. Get this up. Yeah.
It's Ray Comona. In comes Quillfish against Obama. Taunt immediately, but gets hit by a fat blizzard. Scares Obama out. In comes Toxic Spikes. Howdy doody.
Yeah,
The Guru.
Icicle Crash missing.
Yeah, the Icicle Crash miss is pretty sad.
CC gonna kill there, though.
Yeah. Quillfish goes down.
Flog Pyro comes in. Poisons the... Toxic Spikes poison the Dustclops.
Paid split into Carcoal. So Wally Fairy comes out. Ugh, sorry. Walt Disney Spamton.
Gets rid of them damn hazards. Walt Disney Spamton doing 29% with that crit Volt Switch. Undertaker not looking so good. Valley Fairy coming in. Big Fat 59% from Water Pulse. Party shot out, but that Valley's not going to be alive for long.
Yeah.
Water Pulse confuse on Obama Snow here, but staying in and getting the freeze on the Guru anyways. Earth Powering to knock out the Guru. And Aura Sphere takes care of that guy. But choice locked, so gonna dip out. Undertaker staying in it with the Pain Split.
Yeah, Pain Split's not doing a lot to Magneton, though. Magneton also has a pretty bad HP stat.
Destiny Bond.
Besides this Destiny Bond, but...
Gonna just U-turn out.
Ooh, that Pain Split was big, though. That was a big one. But the sub blocks the Willow.
And an SD coming in. Those
scary.
substitutes are not 101 HP. Trying to stall out some poison turns, but realizes, oh wait, I can just Sword Leech. But now Archeop's gonna come in and this is gonna make some fucking progress. Meteor Beam.
But it misses! Oh, Meteor Beam.
Yeah, and just dipping out. Didn't want to be involved in the situation. Aura Sphere. Here's Blastoise. Gonna Z move it up. Z Celebrate.
Z fucking Celebrate, dude. Hits
45% with the Wave Crash, but Wish. Protect. Uh-oh.
So yeah, Blastoise just simply cannot do enough damage to Wish Togetic.
Yep.
Wave Crash would need to get a crit at this point. And even then, I don't know if that's enough.
What Comona's doing now is actually manipulating down to low health to get to Torrent range.
That's right. You're right.
But, so now in Torrent range, but unfortunately, just not a lot of health bar left. Wave Crash is gonna do 65 now, but it's gonna kill Blastoise in the process, and the Wish is still gonna come up. Meteor Beam gonna come through, though.
Oh, and Ray predicts it, too, and doesn't protect on the turn that Meteor Beam starts. Instead, does it on the turn it comes out. Gets it into Defeatist range. And down goes Archeops. It's up to it's Beartic against the world.
But not with the Aura Sphere. And that's GG. So yeah, really unfortunate Meteor Beam miss there earlier in the game. It really kind of set the tone, but you know, it is what it is. Both players played well. Let's get Ray in here to talk about this team.
Hello.
Howdy.
So yeah, when I was building, my main thought process was just like, Archeops and Beartic are the scariest guys I've ever seen in my entire life. Because like, when Beartic was like, when Beartic had snow up, it was like I basically had to sack Quillfish and just wait out the snow because there was really nothing I could just take moves from it, especially because considering the coverage it gets with CC and Earthquake. I think it just had CC that match, but yeah.
Yeah.
And Scarf Magneton was specifically for Archeops, obviously, since nothing else. That's the only way I can really outspeed and kill it. I was not expecting it to be Power or Meteor Beam Archeops, which was really funny. It also made me did make me think back to in my playoffs match against Faye in the first MFL. I had Power or Meteor Beam Nihilego, and that missed. So it was a little nostalgic. Virizion didn't end up doing a whole lot just because, like, I feel like setting up on Dusclops might not have been the best play since once the Archeops came in, there wasn't really anything it could do. But it did, like, keep Dusclops from, like, burning it and, like, really making any progress. Clawitzer, I mean, it's a Clawitzer set. There's not much I can really say about it, other than it's a Clawitzer set. It outspeeds Max Adamant Beartic outside of Snow, so that's good. Which does remind me, I definitely could have saved my differential by switching Magneton in instead of letting Togetic die to Beartic, but I was worried that, like, it was either going to be that or it was going to be a predicted, like, it's like CC or Earthquake. But yeah, that's a whole other deal. Quillfish was mainly just a lead because I wanted to take advantage of the fact that Comona didn't really have a grounded poison type that could easily get rid of Taco Spikes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering if I should have, like, either just switched out against Abomasnow or not, because I taunted turn 1 just to make sure Veil didn't go up, but it didn't even have Veil, so it didn't really matter. And it also made me think that Abomasnow didn't have Earth Power, which did get Karkle killed later in the game. But it was already frozen, so whatever. Togetic is an interesting one. It's like, I put Protect on it like last second because I couldn't really decide what I wanted as its fourth move, and I figured Wish Protect was probably pretty good. It ended up working out really well. I didn't think it would wall Z Celebrate physical Blastoise, but it did. So, that's good. The EVs on it are really weird. The 44 speed, I believe, is for, like... I have it written down here. Actually, no, I don't have the speed written down somewhere. Okay, I think it was for, like, throw... like, uninvested throw or something, I don't know. The special attack was, I'm pretty sure it was supposed to hit some kind of benchmark for Gleam and Fire Blast, but when I actually looked at the calcs, I wasn't sure exactly what the benchmark was. It does make it a roll 2-hit KO against Beartic for Fire Blast and a roll 1-hit KO against Abomasnow. But yeah. And Karkle is, I mean, like, it's a pretty straightforward set, I guess. Like, Overheat Body Press is just like, I just needed it for rocks and removal and as, like, a potential contact punish for, like, to, like, switch in on Archeops or Beartic or something. So, it's mainly that just there for the utility. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Any, like, final thoughts? Or...
I do have one more thing to say. I remember I saw like a picture of the instruction manual for like a UEFA soccer game on the Sega Master System, where it featured the popular like 1990s UEFA mascot, which is like a rabbit named Bernie. But for some reason, the instructional manual referred to the character as Walt Disney's Bernie. So for that reason, I feel like saying like referring to a character as like Walt Disney's character when it's not a Disney character is like the funniest thing you can do. So that's why Walt Disney's spam pin is there.
I'm glad to hear the backstory for Walt Disney's spam pin.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone was really waiting for the explanation for that one.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Good shit. Thanks for your time.
Yep.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, I haven't said my favorite guy.
Favorite guy. Fuck.
I don't know if this is gonna be a popular pick, but it's a pick I believe in. I'm going Togetic. I think Togetic, like, just watching it absolutely eat up Blastoise's hits was so cool. It was like...
It was funny.
Like, you know, if I was in that situation, I'd freak out, but he plays it so cool.
It's true. It's true. Howdy doody. Howdy fucking doody. Alright. Then we can take a look at Comona's team. It's not seem to be around. That's okay.
Did you guys notice how much more pacified I became immediately after my internet started working again? I am like I'm perfectly chill now.
Oh, we have like run-on sentence of notes. Sorry, I'm sure this had line breaks when she was writing it, but there certainly are not line breaks when I'm reading it.
Yeah.
Archeops outspeeds Jolly Virizion, so that makes sense. Then yeah, Beartick outruns Jolly Virizion in Snow, makes sense. HP EVs live Timid Magneton. Attack EVs 2 KO Clawitzer outspeeds max speed Beartick. Blastoise speed EVs outrun Virizion after Z Celebrate. Abomasnow AV to help with Clawitzer matchup. Wall Magneton. Dustclap defense EVs live 2 Virizion plus 2 Leaf Blades. And then I guess the rest in the special bulk. And then Silvally, nothing on this Silvally EVs, even though it's got actually a pretty... Oh wait, Silvally speed EVs outrun Timid Magneton. I think I missed the word Silvally in there. But, okay. But we don't have the rest of what Silvally's, like, benchmarks were. But I'm sure there was just something that, like, multi-attack... Some, like, multi-attack to it KO. That was useful. And some sort of, probably living some, like, Clawitzer crap. Yeah. Torment? I'd love to know what Torment was for.
Dude. This Archeops is
really
awesome.
Funny.
I'm really sad this Archeops didn't get to cook because I love it.
Yeah, I Torment is so funny. Yeah, Third Shop, this is pretty normal Beartick. The Silvally is, Party Shot Thunder with default multi-attack. I don't like this move order. I think the attack should be at the top. It's just me. Yeah, Blastoise. Yeah, wow, Blastoise was turbo walled by that Togetic. That sucks. And then yeah, Abomasnow AV, max HP, max special attack. Funny stuff. It's quiet nature. It's min speed. I wonder if originally, it's just so it has shard, just to have the priority there and not lose power on it. Yeah, fair enough. And then yeah, this Sudden Tox Pain split Will-O-Wisp Destiny Bond. I assume the choice for Seismic Toss came because Ray has Silvally normal, which is immune to Nightshade, and it neither do anything to Shit Ninja anyways, which is Ray's only ghost, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but overall, I mean, I like that. I think this team's funny as fuck, and I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think if it hadn't run into some rotten luck, it probably would have been a much closer game.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shit to Comona for sure. Very excited to see her future in this league for sure.
You forgot about the favorite guy again.
What was your favorite guy? Okay.
It was Archeops. It was Archeops.
I
I knew
Archeops.
he got fucked over, but he's a little sweetie pie.
Yeah. All right. Now we have the final match of the night. Faye versus Jade. Let's get it going. Nope, not WAFFLOES. That's next week. Faye versus Jade. Let's get it on.
Alright,
Squidward community.
Squidward community versus Greninjask. Greninjask goes for a U-turn. Into Nidoking green. Gets hit by a multi-attack, but Poison Point activates. Poison Point Nidoking. Holy shit. Oh
It's gotta
my
be
god.
Poison Point. Shit Force is banned, so
Oh,
it
wait,
actually
that's
only
true.
Rivalry, but Rivalry sucks.
I forgot about that. You know what? You're right. You're right. I forgot Sheer Force.
This coming in.
Nidoking is banned. And in comes Luigi
Rapid
Elementary School. Hits with Rapid Spin. Gets
Getting
rid of the
that damn Toxic Spikes.
Gets rid of all that shit. Kamala is like a really good spinner too, because it's technically always asleep, so it can't be poisoned.
Yeah.
For anybody in the crowd who does not know. In comes Stealth Rock. Luigi Elementary just doesn't give a fuck and goes for Rapid Spin again. Grottle goes for Synthesis, though, so they're both at full health. Oh, but the Eviolite gets knocked off. Seed Bomb does quite a bit, but Grottle's scared. Grottle's scared as fuck, so in comes Articuno. Kamala with the Wish. Articuno leaves, and it's back into Grottle. Very interesting. Goes for Leech Seed again, even though it doesn't really have a way to prevent Rapid Spin.
Yeah, it just spins, gets that on, and yeah, like...
Just getting
Faye is
walled
content
right now.
to just keep pressing the Rapid Spin button and reach ludicrous speeds.
Yeah, Kamala is faster than anything in the game right now. Going for another Rapid
Speed's
Spin.
unknown to man or god. And just, yeah, like...
Does
finally
lose some
bringing in
attack
Hitmontop,
because of Hitmontop. Does lose some attack.
but also getting rid of the helmet. Protecting on the Hitmontop.
Just
getting a
doesn't
little bit
give
of
a
leftovers before finally dipping out. Finally something forces out that guy.
In comes back Grottle. Ooh, Silvally has rest! That's a sleepy guy. And Grottle is in the same exact situation again.
Yeah, and for those in the crowd, Rapid Spin has 64 PP, so Faye does not have to worry about Rapid Spinning
Yeah.
too many times, although this is going to be quite the threat, so Faye's going to want to leave against this. Still does quite a bit, 45%.
Squidward
gets a
community.
layer up, and as well as taunting in case of defog.
Ooh, Ice
but it is
Beam
not
does
defog.
a shit ton.
That
In
parting
comes
shot out.
Floatzel. Ooh, the predict!
Giant freeze dry.
I guess it's not even a predict, it just would have killed either way, but still, fucking crazy.
Yeah.
In comes
King went
Kingler.
back in.
I just noticed this one is Phineas and
70%
Ferb.
This strong ass fucking thing. Sleep Talk calls U-turn, but Agility Kingler. Faye's just gonna fucking sack the version of that, because what the fuck do you do? God's green girth, duh.
God's green girth.
Our benevolent overlord and sponsor, I forget why I'm here, joins the chat. Begins watching.
We buffered for a second,
and
but we're okay.
Z celebrate
Jolteon.
Turns.
Stored power, Jolteon.
In spectacular. Bwah. 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 Oh, lose some attack. Bwah. Bwah. Bwah.
Holy. Got a little cut there, but that's okay. The point was there.
Yeah, you know, as long as you see this end screen, you really know what happened. It fucking won. Fans there, and oh, Jade's here too, so Jade can talk about team afterwards. But all right, let's bring Fan first.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So.
Huh?
Yeah, like starting off this team, like the.
Sorry, you took so long to say something. I thought I was dying.
Sorry. Anyways, like the starting off this team, I was basically starting off. I was like really scared of Nidoking because it has a lot of set variety between like physical and special sets and all the coverage you can have. So like. I looked at Jolteon's moveset, and because I remember, like, I'm pretty sure this thing has psychic moves somewhere in there. And I saw that my options were Synchronoise and Stored Power. So I went like, okay, I guess I'm doing Stored Power then. And you know, yeah, Z Celebrate Omni Boost is really good with that in combination. Because it gets like 100 power from all the boosts. And then yeah, I think like there's like a pretty big speed gap in between like I think Ninjask and the next fastest is like Linden Galar. So yeah, Jordan did not need a lot of speed, so yeah, with Z Celebrate can like barely live. Like with the defense boost, you can like barely live some important hits and then go to town. I decided like for a fourth move that Carmine would be like the most concise answer to a lot of things by just killing them harder. Because like, yeah, just because you know like stuff like if like Bellyboard lived a hit and to like toxic me or whatever, then I just or like something like X-Plug to like barely live a hit, a +1 hit, but then +2, I just kill it one shot. Then yeah, just like winning the game faster with a second boost, I felt like was like the best use of that fourth move slot in this situation. This way I would need something extra. Anyways, Floatzel is here because it's Floatzel. And it's good. It's good at the video game.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true.
Oh yeah, and yeah, 115 speed is enough to outspeed a base 100 without needing to be jolly. So yeah, it outspeeds Linoon. And then yeah, for Sylvali Ghost was like important, like scout out Nidoking early game, because yeah, like I had like Comona as like a more dedicated like special check, and a Persian as a more dedicated physical check. But like if I brought one out on the wrong set, then it could go badly. So like yeah, Sylvali Ghost was like important as a catch-all. Like kind of didn't know what else to do with the moves, because like multi-attack is just a good move, and then for the rest I can just U-turn off stuff. And I didn't feel like running like some fucking flaccid neutral move on to hit Explode. I was pretty scared of Explode, but like I feel like Sylvali couldn't do much because it doesn't have a good fighting move to hit it. But I just did one like West Talk because I figured that like it would probably get like poisoned or worn down by like stuff, something like that. Like I also, because like it also needed like spin block. Wanted to spin block against the Hitmon top. Because that was also important. So yeah, just West Talk and then pivoting out makes it. West Talk with pivoting moves makes it like less passive, because it can get momentum from that. I got a normal ass Persian Alola here. Foul play to like hit like Kingler and Nidoking and the physical attackers. Taunt spikes, punning shot, pretty normal set overall. I think I did. Yeah, like I only speed crept the Nidoking, I think, with this one, because I decided like I wanted slow pivots and slow noon, because like otherwise it could like knock something off or whatever, I guess, and be like slightly annoying. But then it can't, like it's not super threatening to use Persian. But yeah, normal Persian otherwise. And then pretty normal Comona, it hits. Especially defensive with. There's like some 4-hit KO threshold with like rapid spin and knock off that I got the attack investment for to like 1v1 something, or I don't remember what specifically, but I was like, I don't know, probably like. Yeah, probably just special attackers. It checks special attackers and keeps everyone healthy by keeping off hazards and wishing and such. And then the Appleton here. The one guy I was really scared of was Explode, because Boom Burst is the biggest fucking button of all time, and it can like one-shot most things on the planet with its choice specs, and like with Scrappy you can just bypass my normal immunity, and then Matank could get hit by Overheat, so like that could be a pretty threatening wall breaker. But like something that I realized was that like with Ripen Citrus Berry, I could be it like heals automatically when I switch in, so I can like just recycle on the next turn, and like I start the next turn at full health, and I can just recycle, and if they keep attacking, I get my berry back, and if switch out, I still get my berry back and have it ready for the next switch in. So like recycle Ripen is like pretty good, and also like the PP is like slightly better, is better than recover with recycle, but the automatic healing like on switching is like was like really would have been really pivotal if Xploud was there. But you know, it's like it did make like building a little bit awkward to like have a Ripen set because it made it weaker to knock off, which both of the water types had between Fion and Kingler. Like in the actual game, it didn't end up being a big deal because no Xploud meant that like I could use Appleton for other stuff, but yeah, actually I think like Fion was like the thing I had attackment investment on Kamala for another thing about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any...
So yeah, those are all my guys.
Alright. Any final thoughts, or that's all?
These are all good guys. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, thanks for your time. Now... What's your favorite guy more?
Jolteon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
To be fair, it was a little closer than a lot of the other ones because I did really like Komala, but I still think I have to hand it to Jolteon.
Komala was cooking, but yeah. Fair enough. Alright, let's get, yeah. So, I can't tell if Faye mentioned this. I did like the little optimization of, every Pokemon being... I might have zoned out when Faye said this, like, if she said it, but I really liked the little optimization of every Pokemon being female, in case of Rivalry Nidoking.
Yeah.
Because that is technically optimal. Alright, now let's bring Jade up to talk about this group of gamer guys.
Hey.
Howdy. How you doing?
All right, I'm here. Yeah, honestly, this week I don't got a whole lot to say.
Okay.
I did what I could. These guys are all very simple sets this week. That's just how it goes sometimes. Except Ninjask, who is specially made to be exactly as fast as he needs to be to outspeed a max speed plus speed nature Jolteon, and then a bit of extra defense against priority. Otherwise, honestly, fairly simple things overall. Agility Kingler, just in case, just in case I had, just in case, just as a prayer.
All right. Yeah, in terms of stuff like Scared and Frightened Red Turtle thing, I think like pretty straightforward set there. Seed Bomb is a nice little stab move, and then had Leaf Seed Synthesis to make it kind of fucking annoying to kill, which it was kind of annoying to kill. Nidoking, Throat Chop, Earthquake Taunt, Tiger Spice Throat Chop is actually kind of a spicy set.
Oh yeah?
But, yeah, funny.
Just the Throat Chop was just in case that little psychic hat thing showed up to try to reflect toxic spikes on me.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Then then there's Articuno. Yeah, like next one with Modest. Strong as fuck. I just saw my face say, "Oh, I just did that because they're all girls. Girls are optimal." Yeah, fair enough. I genuinely thought that was the rivalry optimization. It is. It technically. Yeah, it is optimal. Okay. Yeah, free starters. U-turn ice beam. Nice. Rocky helmet. Intim. Pretty straightforward. Like bulky him on top. Agility Kingler is epic sauce. I wish.
No, the one downside is that I can't one-hit KO the apple pie, only 2-hit KO with X Scissors, so it would have needed to have lost 15 to 20% health before Agility Kingler attempted to sweep.
Sad but true. And then so I don't know. I'm zoning out a bit, so I'm trying to like talk about stuff on this team, and I'm just like, the choice band Ninjaski is also pretty epic to gauge. But the real question is, do you have which one of these guys is your favorite? Mark?
Oh fuck. You know, I think I'm gonna hand it to Grottle. I'm thinking it's Grottle. You know, she got a little played around with by Comona, but she tried her damn best. You can't blame her for that.
Fucking real. Alright. Yeah, thanks for your time, Jade. And good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so that finishes up our week here. I can I can go to our current rankings, but they're gonna be a little off because like not every match is we're on week 3 and not every match is complete yet.
Yeah.
But these are our current rankings.
Somehow I'm still top 10.
Me versus Joan has not happened yet, so that's like a match that's like important to decide like who's staying up there. That hasn't happened yet. A lot of people haven't played their matches yet still, so nothing really concrete yet. Kill counts, we also have here some games you haven't seen yet, but Walrein, maybe a bit exciting, coming into next week. Walrein and Inteleon currently tied as our kill leaders. Inteleon, maybe that makes sense. You saw Inteleon's fucking kill streak this week. Kangaskhan also up there for the same reasons. So some epic gamers for sure. We'll also be having some trades going on this week, between this week and next, so we'll cover those either next stream or the stream after. I'm not sure exactly, but
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, 3 different Pokemon killed all 6 of the opponent's team in week 2 between Kangaskhan, Inteleon, and Jolteon. It's true. It was a crazy week.
And again, this week really was like, I don't know why I stopped the music. Sorry, let me put on a different song. Dude, this was one of the easiest weeks ever to pick a favorite guy. There were very few matches where I was like, I wonder. Because it was just like... Fucking nearly everybody had at least, like, one obvious all-star Pokemon. And that includes on the losing side. Even on the losing sides, a lot of people had, like, really obvious, like, best Mons. It was crazy.
Yeah.
The Shitmons truly got out.
I'm obviously, this has been a really exciting league so far. I mean, week 2, already going so crazy. I can't wait to see how it progresses, and to talk about it more with everybody. So
yeah,
thanks.
Well, Sienna, I guess I can ask you on stream. Do you have an idea of when the next Draft League stream will be?
So I haven't checked my schedule. I haven't figured out my schedule stuff fully yet. But it's probably gonna be. I'm gonna aim for sometime kind of midweek. If possible, so.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, good shit to everybody. Thank you so much for showing up, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yup.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll let Morgan finish up.
Yup. Alright, ending the stage. Ending the stage. Good shit, everybody. Good shit. Sorry I got, like, tilted midway through the stream because of my internet problems. Listen, I haven't had to deal with them lately, and it really is, like, during, like, an important stream like this, it's very stressful to deal with. Probably shouldn't have given myself a stress headache from it, but fucking whatever. It is what it is. Thank you to everybody who stuck around anyways. Again, sorry I ended up getting tilted over that. It is what it is. My match is tomorrow, so hopefully I can pull out a big dub, and we can all celebrate. Oh yeah. Not exactly sure what the schedule's looking like yet, because I am waiting for Sienna to get back to me, but I would imagine probably Splatoon Raiders on Monday. That, like, unless Sienna decides, fuck it, let's do Draft League 2 streams in a row, I assume I'm probably fine to do Splatoon Raiders on Monday. So that's what we'll do. But yeah. Thank you all for coming. Hope you have a good night and take care. Who's live right now that we can raid into? I think Piku might be live. Yeah, Piku is live doing media share. So we're gonna raid into Piku. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. Hope you have a good night and take care. I'll see you all Monday for probably Splatoon Raiders. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There. Don't smile because it happened. Cry because it's over.